What is going on, guys? It is the Monday Massacre. We are fucking live. We're going to sit there and goof around tonight and have maybe a few fucking topics. I'm not really sure. On tonight's show, we got Young J2525.
Oh yeah, fuck you though.
We got Cobra Stang 75.
What's going on, guys?
And then we have my token ginger fucking Red Meister 304, a.k.a. fucking Ginger Ninja, a.k.a. Red 304, a.k.a. He eats souls for a fucking living.
And I'm awful hungry today.
Hey, motherfucker tried to get mine yesterday. Fuck that shit.
And then we have fucking Papa Palpatine on the show as well.
It's loud.
Because boobies.
Because of boobies. And if we
try
did,
to push one out.
that sounded like he was yawning. But, you know, I will say a big thank you to Palpatine for doing all the fucking graphics for us and the thumbnail for the shows and everything else. It's fucking, you know, I appreciate it so much. And he also renamed the Friday show to the Friday Night Smashcast.
Well, Palpatine's not here right now.
Palpatine's sitting on the toilet. He's not really telling anybody that.
Hold up, wouldn't that be you and our Xbox Live parties?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I'm about Backsmasher. How many times have you taken a dump while in an Xbox Live party or client meeting?
Actually, I used to do it in the generals meetings all the time. Dude, the general meetings were so fucking boring. It's an hour long. And I'm like, all right, and with my, you know, stomach condition and shit like that, I'm like, oh, mute the fucking mic. Time to go take a dump.
The thing is, they brought him down to like 15 minutes now.
Yeah, I'm glad because that shit gets fucking old. Nothing against them, like, it's cool and all, but it's like, goddamn, dude, like, this shit's fucking... Whose phone is going off?
On mine.
Not mine. I unmuted mine.
Red, is that...
I don't think it's me.
What was that there, Young Jay?
I was about to say, what the fuck do you care about generals meetings now? It's my dumbass that's been on all of
Yep,
them.
that's all you, man. Have fun with that fucking noise. I'm glad I'm out of that shit. Seriously, man. Like,
Speak for yourself. Still trying to get Gen.
have fun with that, dude. I don't know, man. Like, being a general isn't that bad. It's not that hard. It's actually pretty fucking easy. Jesus Christ, whose phone is that?
That time, I didn't hear shit.
Man, you're right.
I fucking hear everything in the fucking background, unfortunately. And the funny thing is I have fucking 15% hearing loss in both fucking ears.
Oh, it's not my phone. My phone's on fucking vibrate.
That's probably mine then, motherfuckers.
Mute your shit, goddammit.
Oh, I'm surprised. I don't get shit about my phone ringing anymore, so haha.
Well, whenever we hear the phone, you usually mute it. So, I've been messing around with fucking Killer Instinct. Dude, that game is way too much fucking fun.
It was fun. It was fun in the olden days.
Yeah, it was, but I don't, you know what? I mean, it's one of those, like, and everybody's like, oh, it's a fucking button masher. I'm like, no, it's fucking not, dude.
Oh no, it's a button masher. But if you know what you're doing,
All right, if you know what you're doing, it's not a button masher. When you, dude, there's
amazing.
It's fucking amazing. There was one kid, man, I was playing against earlier, and I was like, he kicked my ass, and I'm like, only thing I ask is if you're gonna whoop me that badly, fucking pull off an ultra at the end. He's like, no problem, dude, and he hit 115 fucking combo with Jago.
Wow.
I was like, yes!
you're like, I lost, but it's amazing.
Dude, I lost it, like, at the end, I'm like, ultra combo! Dude, I have to say, there's this one dude, Massive Gaming, that I've been watching his live streams a lot, and the dude sounds like Duke Nukem.
Oh,
Like,
God.
honest to God, sounds like Duke Nukem. But when he's playing, when he's doing fucking Killer Instinct and shit, and someone pulls off like a combo breaker, he can actually do the announcer's voice fucking perfect. Verbatim. And I'm like, holy shit, dude. And I'm not big on watching live streams. I get really bored watching people play video games because I'm not the one that's playing them. But
unless it's Twitch plays Pokemon.
Yes, unless it's Twitch plays Pokemon, because that's funnier than fuck, because you watch a dude literally for like an hour and a half do one of these, going in a fucking circle, because the whole room can't fucking make up their mind.
Yep.
You're part of that room. If you write down up, down, left, right, or start.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm usually like left, 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 left.
Fucking dick.
But watching his show, like, he usually, like, he does, like, Friday, he usually does a podcast, or, you know, live streams on Friday, so it's like 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 6 o'clock he'll do his shit, and he does 3 different games. And you know, he's real interactive with everybody, and I think it's funny because like it's not just the video game, but some of the comments and just how he is, like he's quirky and shit like that, and it's funnier than fuck to actually watch this dude. So Fridays when I ain't doing shit, I'm like, oh shit, all right, fuck it, start watching Twitch. My wife's like, seriously, you're watching somebody play video games? I'm like, this is amusing as hell. I'm like, this guy's funnier than shit with me. Shit. I said, if it keeps me amused and entertained, it's better than fucking TV.
That's what the internet's for.
Yep. Boobies. Boobies.
Babes.
Whoa!
Who the fuck?
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
And dude, that's his fucking microwave.
Yeah. Dude, it's that microphone, man. That thing's fucking... I'm
Amazing.
telling you. It's amazingly fucking... Oh, God. I feel bad if he farts on the show. You'll fucking hear it. And it'll sound like a fucking earthquake and thunderstorm happening all at once.
We'll be able to tell whether it's wet or not.
Yep. You'd be like, you want to check that there, sir? So, oh my God, this fucking weekend was fucking terrible for fucking accidents in my area. Let me fucking pull up this article, and you guys will be like, what the fuck? Let's see. Well, I told you guys about the one where the kid was doing 100 miles an hour down the fucking highway.
Yeah, and he crashed into some woman.
Killed, like, blew her car up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Straight pulled GTA maneuver?
Yeah, dude, he fucking destroyed. Nice one.
Wow.
Yeah, so there was a fatal accident that shut down US 19 out here. They shut it down for most of the fucking day. And this happened at 3 o'clock in the morning. Tarpon Springs police are investigating a cause of an accident. Ended up with at least 2 people dead, 3 down power lines, and a car submerged in a pond. Car accident happened around 3 a.m. on U.S. Highway 19 near frickin' East Martin Luther King Jr. Drive in Tarpon Springs. Both roads remain closed early Saturday morning, police said. An officer on a foot patrol near Tarpon Tower heard a loud boom around 3 a.m. and arrived at the scene of the accident to find down power lines on US 19. James E. Avalero, who works at the nearby McDonald's, approached the officer and told him that he heard the loud boom and seen a white vehicle traveling north on US 19 and another vehicle going airborne over a 6-foot fence into a retention pond on the east side of the highway.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, the driver got flung from the fucking vehicle and landed on the down power lines, and the other dude was still in the car with it flipped upside down and drowned. 2 other vehicles, a SUV and a pickup crashed in the power lines before police were able to stop traffic. The driver of the SUV was taken to the Florida hospital with minor injuries. The drivers and passengers of the pickup were not injured. Yeah, the police said they were still investigating if the man was a pedestrian or the driver of the vehicle that landed in the pond. Drivers found another dead man buckled in the passenger of a seat of the silver 2-doored vehicle that was later pulled from the pond. Police have not released the identity of either men. Oh, and the police found an adult male dead with wires on top of his body. So there were 3 that were in there.
Fuck?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Like they don't know what fucking happened, but to jump a 6-foot tall fence, that's some fucking speed right there, dude.
Yeah.
Alright, how's my sound now?
It's fine now. Welcome back, Palpatine. Like,
Hola, por favor, señor.
so like,
Estaba buscando para esa cosa que tú respondiste.
Hey, I don't speak your Buddha language.
Not Buddha Buddha.
that's not Buddha Buddha. That's
It's
fucking
Mika Mika Waka Waka Laka Laka.
What?
Mecca Lecca Hi. All right,
Okay, this works now. Thank you. I backed out because the overlays wouldn't work.
Mecca Lecca Hi Mecca Jambi Ho.
Mecca Mecca Hi Mecca Hi Hi Mecca 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 Hi Mecca Hi.
You like to see homos naked.
You like to see homos naked?
Yeah.
All right. So,
I'm good now.
so yeah, well, on the sides of the roads, there's a little dip. You know, like if you actually look at like, Cobb, I'll show you when you come down.
All right.
Most of the sides of the roads usually have like a little fucking like ditch, kind of, sort of, down that way.
Right.
So that dude had to be going at least probably over 100 miles an hour. And he ramped that over a fucking 6-foot fence, and the car flipped upside down and landed in a retention pond.
Damn.
fuck, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, honestly, and it's funny. US 19 is the most dangerous road in the United States. You can actually fucking look it up on fucking Wikipedia, and it will tell you that Highway US 19 in Florida has the most deaths per year for a fucking road. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Because people don't know how to fucking drive down here. And it's not like you have, like, just regular Floridians. You get the fucking Canadians that fucking come down, and then everybody... No, dude, not for nothing, but all those motherfuckers from Ontario can't drive to save their ass.
Oh, you're telling me. Dude, that's like province bordering mine, where I know how bad they drive. The French people ain't no better.
Oh, I know. And then you get the New Yorkers that fucking come down here because half of fucking Tampa is nothing but New Yorkers.
Leafers!
And then they can't drive to save their fucking dick because they're not used to fucking traffic, and then they come down here driving like fucking retards. And then, you know, you have all the other fucking tourists that fucking come down, and just nobody knows how to drive. Nobody uses fucking turn signals. And they finally started putting in a center lane in the fucking highway because, like, they have turning lanes now and shit. Because the slow lane was actually a turning lane as well. Well, fucking people were just slamming into people left and right. And I don't know how many fucking times. The one night I was coming home, and all I see is a Ford F-150 upside down in a fucking ditch. And then the front end of a fucking Chevy Tahoe just fucking, like, literally crinkled the fuck in. I was like, are you kidding me? And what happened was there's an intersection there. The dude tried to pull out, and he had more than enough time, and this other dude just was barrel-assing down the fucking road and flipped the fucking truck over and put the engine of the SUV next to him.
What the shit?
I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What are you doing, like 90 miles an hour? This is not GTA. How do we not fucking know how to drive here?
Yo, Smash, man. Did you know if you take 19 north, you could, like, be at my house in, like, 6.5, 7 hours?
No shit.
Like, legit, 19 is, like, 10 miles away from my house.
That's fucking funny as hell.
So I was entertained the other day by that repost you did from Fist about that 3.3 diamond $1,000 HDMI cord.
Yeah.
I was entertained for hours.
What? A $3,000 HDMI cord?
Yeah, it's fucking made out of diamonds.
I still have this. I still have this open. It's a 3.3 high-speed HDMI, dark gray/black Audio Quest, diamond cable, $1,095. But the post is what made this so much better. Where's one of them?
Let me just stop everybody here. Why?
What?
That's my only question.
You wanna know why?
Why?
Why not?
Well, I mean, looking at my TV, you know, I don't.
By the
see...
way, CK said, where is Cobra's neck?
Right here. It's there.
It's there somewhere. It's under the shirt.
Yeah.
It's okay. We cracked jokes when I was going to get my neck tattooed. My tattoo artist was like, dude, you don't have a neck. He's like, it's like head and shoulders, dude. There's no neck. I was like, it's there somewhere. I was like, I'll just tilt my head. There it is.
You still want to know why? Like, here's some of the reviews. This is from So Many Diamonds from November 26th, 2013. And I like the fact that these are all separated, so you know these weren't like somebody trolling like in the past couple days. But what's great about this? It's filled with real diamonds. What's not so great? Could have been filled with more diamonds.
What the fuck?
See, at first it was hesitant to pick up such an expensive cable for my new HD TV. My wife pleaded with me saying, "Why are you spending more money on the cables than you did on the TV?" Well,
I'm on crack.
who was the last laugh now? When I first opened the package, I was surprised how heavy the AudioQuest Diamond 3.3 high-speed HDMI cable was. It almost pulled the TV down off the wall. But I assumed that was just quality manufacturing. A few hours later, when the sheer weight of the cable brought my television, along with a wall mount and drywall, crashing to the floor, did I really see the value of the AudioQuest Diamond 3.3 high-speed HDMI cable? When I sifted through the rubble, I noticed the HDMI cable had been ripped and diamonds were pouring out onto the floor. I quickly scooped them up and brought them to the nearest pawn shop. I was told the diamonds had a value close to $25,000, but since they needed to be framed and would sit around the shop for a while, we negotiated down to $1,500 and almost $500 profit. I spend my days now going from Best Buy to Best Buy in search of more AudioQuest Diamond 3.3 high-speed HDMI cables. My pawn shop guy continues to buy those loose diamonds from me. It's a wonderful arrangement. I think I'm going to be able to afford a PS4 and an Xbox One for Christmas this year.
Oh god.
Oh god, man. What the fuck? That's hilarious.
Some of these are just great.
Dude, I'm telling you should read the what was it, the review for Nair on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
If you
There-
can find it, I'll read it.
Oh my god. Let me see if I can fucking find it, because it was absolutely fucking hilarious. So, yeah, I have to say, dude, I fucking love Amazon. I've realized why I love ordering shit from them and having Prime. Due to the fact that I had to order Wi-Fi boosters because my house is made of fucking concrete and travel does not, the fucking signal does not travel well through any of the fucking walls.
Florida.
Well, dude, it's because, the houses have to be fucking built for, hurricanes and shit. And there's also termites down here. So if you have wood fucking studs in the house,
Fucked.
your house is going to be fucked. Seriously, it won't pass inspection for when you gotta fucking buy it. The building inspectors are like, nope, gotta fucking replace this, and this. So now it fucking sucks. But the second I got the fucking Wi-Fi booster that has all that shit, dude, it's fucking hilarious. My speed from my back porch was literally fucking sitting at it was the worst signal I got was 5.5 down and 1.5 up, and then the second I fucking plugged everything in and shit, now it's at 50 down and 25 up. I was like, holy shit, it actually fucking works.
Oh, I gotta stop reading these things.
Why is that?
Oh my god. After my girlfriend moved out and took my HDMI cable with her, Leia, if you're reading this, you can keep it.
What the
I
fuck?
walked into Best Buy looking for a replacement. My eyes met this cable, and I tapped out my entire life savings to buy it. And let me tell you, broski, it was well worth it.
Please
Not
don't
only does this
leave.
cable give me an absolutely amazing picture, but ever since I bought it, things have been totally going my way. My boss finally started acknowledging all my hard work. I've gotten legions of fans all over the world. And I won the United States Championship. Ever since I bought this cable, I've been fist pumping all day and all night. I'm serious, bro. Buy this cable now and your life will be sick like mine.
Alright, here you go, Palpatine. I'll put it in the fucking chat. You will die laughing at this one.
Entertainment.
So, how was everybody's weekend, by the way?
Ugh.
All right.
The only thing I've been doing is playing GTA.
I had like a 3-hour conversation discussing superhero movies and trying to figure out who was casted correctly as a superhero.
So, do you like Chris Evans as the Human Torch, or do you like him better as Captain America?
Here's the thing: it's just like, do you feel like he was casted great? Like, was that a perfect cast as Captain America? Because I don't feel like it was, because everyone still had the inception that he can't be Captain America.
I thought it was weird.
Okay,
Go ahead.
My thought on the situation is if you cast as one superhero in one superhero movie, especially if it's the same studio with Marvel, you shouldn't be cast
Incorrect.
as another
Incorrect.
fucking
It wasn't the same.
superhero.
It wasn't the same. Yeah,
studio.
one was DC Comics and the other was Marvel.
No. They were both
Both
Marvel.
were Marvel.
Yeah.
One was Fox Studios.
Okay, but
One
if
was
you're
Fox
okay,
Studios.
well, I think what Palpatine's
But
trying to say though is you're still with Marvel Comics. If you were, it's
Exactly.
pretty much going as you're the Human Torch, and then all of a sudden, let's just forget about that. Now you're Captain America.
No, it's actually neither of those. It was Marvel actually bought its own studio and started creating its own things. So they just asked him to come in and be the role as Captain America.
Yeah, I know, but
Completely negating completely 100% negating the Fantastic Four, since that was originally I think it was a Fox.
Fox. Yeah, but what I'm saying though is, I mean, in the comic book world, I still think that you shouldn't be able to be two of, you know, it's like fucking Hugh Jackman all of a sudden going, well, you know what? I really want to be Superman. I don't like if it's in the comic book fucking world. No, you shouldn't be two different comic book fucking heroes. It's like Ryan Reynolds being Deadpool and then him being fucking, you know, the Green Lantern.
Exactly.
That's just how I feel. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Palpatine's gonna choke to death because this is absolutely fucking hilarious. This review.
Read it out loud, goddammit.
Dude, just fucking go into the fucking chat and click on it. You will die fucking laughing.
Oh, I know.
Let Palpatine read it, but it's fucking hilarious, dude. I couldn't stop laughing when I fucking saw it. I forgot I bookmarked it.
All right. The item is Veet for Men hair removal gel cream, 200 milliliters. 34 customer reviews, 25 star, 10 4-star, 4 1-star. It's $15.99. You could add it to your wish list. All right. This is a warning from across the pond on July 2012 by A. Chappelle. After having been told my danglies look like an elderly Rastafarian, I decided to take home the plunge and buy some of this, as previous shaving attempts had only been mildly successful, and I nearly put my back out trying to reach the more difficult bits. Being a bit of a romantic, I thought I would do the deep in the Missu's birthday.
Deep.
It's like when I was doing it in I would do the deed on the Missu's. The word Missu's threw me off. Birthday as a bit of a treat. I ordered it well in advance, and working in the North Sea, I considered myself a bit above some of the characters writing the previous. Wow, this is really long.
Yeah, dude, it's a long-winded fucking review.
The previous reviews, and wrote them off as a soft office types. Oh, my fellow sufferers, how wrong was I? Or how wrong I was. I waited until the other half was tucked up in bed, and after giving some vague hint about a special surprise, I went down to the bathroom. Initially, all went well, and I applied the gel and stood waiting for something to happen. I didn't have long to wait. At first, there was a gentle warmth, which in a matter of seconds was replaced by an intense burning and a feeling I can only describe as like being given a barbed wire wedgie by two people intent on hitting the ceiling with my head. Religion hadn't featured much in my life until that night, but I suddenly became willing to convert to any religion to stop the violent burning around the around the turd tunnel, and what seemed like the destruction of the meat and two veg. It's because I'm reading ahead. It's throwing me off. Struggling not to bite through my bottom lip, I try to wash the gel off in the sink and only succeed in blocking the plug hole with a mat of hair. Through the haze of tears, I struggled out of the bathroom, across the hall, into the kitchen. Into the kitchen. By this time, walking was not really possible, and I crawled the final yard of the fridge in hope of some form of cold relief. I yanked the freezer drawer out and found a tub of ice. Tore the lid off.
Ice cream.
Positioned it under me. I'm like reading ahead.
The relief was fantastic, only temporary, as it melted fairly quickly, and fiery stabbing soon returned. Due to the shape of the ice cream tub, I hadn't managed to give the starfish any treatment, and groped around the drawer for something else, and I was sure my vision was going to fail fairly soon. I grabbed the bag of whatever I could find. It was frozen sprouts, and tore it open, and trying to be quiet as I did so, I took a handful of them and tried to vein and clinch between the cheeks of my arse. This was not doing the trick.
This was not doing the trick. Some of the gel had found its way up the chutney channel, and felt like the space shuttle was running its engines behind me. This was probably and hopefully the only time in my life I'm going to wish there was a gay stone in the kitchen, which should give you some idea of the depths I was willing to sink in order to ease the pain. The only solution my pain-crazed mind could come up with was to gently ease one of the sprouts where no veg had gone before.
Unfortunately, alerted by the strange grunts coming from the kitchen, the other half chose that moment to come up and investigate and was greeted by the sight of me, my arse in the air, strawberry ice cream dripping from my bell, and pushing a sprout up my arse while muttering, "Ooh, that feels so good." Understandably, there was a shock to her, and she let out a scream. I hadn't heard her come in, and it caused an involuntary spasm of shock in me. Understandably, this was a shock to her and me, and she let out a scream. I hadn't heard her come in shock. Myself, which resulted in the sprout being ejected at quite some speed in her direction. I can understandably having a sprout farted against your leg at 11 a.m. at night in the kitchen probably wasn't a special surprise she was expecting, and having to explain to the kids the next day what the strange shallow in the ice cream was didn't improve my status. So to sum it up, feet removes hair, dingy and self-respect. Dignity and self-respect.
Self-respect.
So note to self, guys, don't ever use Veet Moose on your fucking balls.
Obviously not. That shit. Fuck
It was just so hard to get through because I'm sitting there imagining.
Trying not to laugh in the mental image that you're getting the whole time with someone's fucking ass in the air with a fucking Brussels sprout in their butthole.
And the thing is, you're always like 5 words ahead of you actually saying it. So
Yeah. Dude, that's just, oh my god. You know what's funny? I remember, actually, Devon, Big Devon 71, and Unthrown, they actually did it on their Wednesday Wazix fucking thing, and that's when I guess that's when I ended up fucking bookmarking it, because it was funny as hell.
Oh, it's pretty old.
Yeah, it's from 2012.
Oh, no, I mean, when you discovered it.
Yeah, I discovered it about, shit, right after, well, this is before Smash Back at Cancer, so this is back in like July of last year. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to do the Smash Back at Cancer 24-hour live stream in August on the 1-year anniversary of that. Hopefully I'm not still doing fucking radiation, and hopefully I'm not doing chemo at that fucking time, because, dear Lord, man. I want to have, well, it'll be on the weekend. I just want to have some sort of fucking energy, because I hate fucking doing chemo, not gonna lie. Well, I don't hate it. It's one of those, like, it needs to be done. I just hate the first day because I'm so fucking beat. Like, I come home and it's like, all right, pass out. Like, I can't stop passing out. That's my problem. It's like narcolepsy. Like, seriously, I'll sit down on the chair and I'm like, oh, this is comfortable. Wake up and it's like, shit, it's 10 o'clock at night. All right. And then, you know, the fucking nausea sets in, so I got to take the fucking, you know, anti-nausea meds. And once they kick in, I fucking get hungry. Like, within, it's the weirdest fucking feeling. Within 15 minutes, I have this, like, I have hunger pains, like I'm starving, and then I have, like, oh god, if I eat something, I'm going to throw up. And then it fucking goes away, but it's just fucking weird. I'm like, oh, this is fucking odd. Now I know what pregnant women fucking feel like. But, I mean, it's nowhere near as bad as the shit that I was dealing with before, man. That first time around, it was like, fucking shoot me now, please, pretty please, because it's fucking terrible. I want to die. And I don't have the fucking chemo farts half as bad and chemo shits, which is finally nice.
When are you supposed to switch over?
Not really switching over. I'm going to do chemo and I'm doing radiation at the same time. So
It's kind of like a slowdown.
well, the radiation will actually shrink the tumor, the big tumor that I have in my abdominal wall, and that's all they're targeting because it's like 2.5 inches big, and pretty much the Erbitux that they're giving me, what it does is it'll actually target 3 areas of the cancer and it'll break them down. But since this is so big compared to the other tumors, it's not really, you know, breaking it down as much as they wanted to, like as they expected it to. So the doctor's like, look, radiation will fucking shrink that. He's like, believe me, you'll end up doing, like, you know, I think it's anywhere from 5 to 7 weeks, 5 days a week for 15 minutes is all it is. And they just go in and fucking shoot the fucking area, and they're like, because it is in your abdomen, just to let you know, you're going to be tired, and you might get diarrhea. And I was like, well, that's fine by me because I'm supposed to have diarrhea from this fucking chemo, and I don't. And the doc's like, are you serious? I'm like, do you not see how many painkillers a day I fucking take? He's like, this is true. I'm like, dude, I'm thrilled when I do chemo. He's like, why? I'm like, because I can poop. I'm like, I don't get backed up in any way, shape, or form, but it's not like, I'm peeing out of my ass. I'm like, it's just enough to give me a comfortable, I can actually sit down and read the morning newspaper and be like, oh, this is relaxing. Because other times it's like a fucking strain. I'm like, oh, this sucks. And I know not to take Imodium AD ever again. That was like their worst fucking idea ever.
Wasn't that shit that got you constipated?
No, it didn't get me constipated. Well, dude, I didn't poop for 3 days, and then finally when I did, it was like it wouldn't stop. It was just like, I ended up going to the hospital from fucking dehydration.
You were like an upside down volcano.
Yeah, dude, pretty much. It was fucking terrible. I was like, all right, because, I stopped, I took the Imodium on Monday, right?
Yeah.
And didn't poop until fucking Friday. And when I did, it was like a fucking nugget. It was like a compacted piece of shit. Fucking I'm sitting there and I'm like, and all of a sudden when it hit the water, I was like, kersloosh. I was like, my ass cheeks are wet. That's not fun. And of course, Friday night, dude, from chemo, I never get hungry. It was never really like, ooh, I gotta eat. And then all of a sudden, when my fucking my hunger pains kick in, all of a sudden, dude, it was like, holy shit, I couldn't stop eating. I was constantly starving. So I was just like, of course I'm eating fucking pizza, worst idea ever. And, I think I ended up eating a whole entire pizza pie, which was fucking hilarious. I could never do that before. And now, that night, we were doing the fucking podcast, and I think I left 4 different times just to eat fucking pizza. And then, and then I actually got sleep that night. I didn't fucking stay up for a full 24 hours. And then the next morning it was like, sit down, and all of a sudden it's just like, I was like, fuck. And I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm like, all right, cool. And it was literally all day Saturday, every 20 minutes. I'm like, I'm going to the fucking bathroom. This sucks. So then Sunday, it sucked because my daughter had a thing at her church, where she got to sing. And I'm like, I'd love to go, but this ain't happening. And my dad was kind of thrilled because he hates going to fucking church. He absolutely hates it. He was, being born and raised Irish Catholic and, having nuns fucking crack the back of your hands and shit isn't exactly his idea of, a fun time.
Yeah.
So, so he was fucking thrilled that we didn't have to go. And I'm like, oh yeah, I got to go to the hospital. So I got to the fucking hospital, and anytime I go to the hospital, they know me by fucking name, first name basis there because of everything that's been going on. But every doctor fucking wants to examine me. I'm the fucking freak of nature that has stage 4 colon cancer and is still alive because it didn't fucking spread to my fucking liver and, hit every major organ. So instantly when they see my chart, they're like, ooh, well, we got to do this test and this test. And I'm like, thank God my fucking insurance covers everything. Because they're like, well, we got to do an x-ray. I'm like, what are you doing an x-ray for? Well, we got to, and I'm like, look, the pain is not my cancer. I'm dehydrated. Fucking run a blood test and you'll fucking see it. And they're like, no, we got to do it. All right, fine. So I got a CAT scan done. I got a fucking x-rays were fucking done. Blood work was fucking done. And they're like, oh, yeah, your potassium levels are, dangerously low. I'm like, yeah, I know. They're like, well, have you gone to the bathroom today? I'm like, no, I have not. But I was like, look, my body is cramping up. My calves fucking cramped. My thighs were fucking cramping up on me. My back, everything. I was like, oh, this fucking sucks. Just give me an IV bag, please. So they hit me with a fucking banana bag, and I got, that plus another fucking bag of fluids. And as I'm, finally they realize, okay, all right, I'm just about good to go. And instead of just giving me the potassium pills, they give me the potassium liquid. If anybody's ever had it, it is god fucking awful, disgusting. It's like eating an overly ripe banana times 20. And it's in a liquid, and they're like, well, here you go. I'm like, I'm not drinking it by itself, so can you get me some apple juice? And I don't know what it is about when I'm at the hospital, but I love apple juice every time I'm there. So the lady comes over, I'm like, man, I'm fucking starving. I haven't eaten anything yet because I was in fear of, shitting my brains out. So the lady comes back with a turkey fucking sandwich. I was like, oh, sweet. Inhale that. There's the apple juice. Fucking mix everything, and I throw it back, and I'm like, oh. Instantly, my stomach starts doing backflips, and I'm like, great, it's going to upset my stomach, and I'm gonna be sitting on the shitter for like another fucking 4 hours. I know it. Slam back the rest of the apple juice, and I leave. And no sooner I fucking leave, dude, and what happens? Start shitting my brains out again. I'm like, oh my god, that's it. I'm like, do I take an Imodium or do I not? Because the last time I took Imodium, it backed me up for 5 days. I'm like, we're not doing this shit. And finally it stopped, but it was fucking bad, dude. Like, I've never drank so much Gatorade in my life just to make sure that, you know, I could replace the fucking electrolytes in my body that I was losing. But, yeah, and that was the day that the dude fucking had a heart attack when he drove into the fucking hospital, and the one fucking nurse had to run out and help him.
Oh, yeah.
And ended up fucking having an asthma attack. I had to run into the dude's backpack to grab the fucking nebulizer and breathing, and his inhaler, just so he could fucking breathe. Yeah, it's funny when I show up and they're like, hey, you're still alive. I'm like, yeah, thanks, assholes. Usually they're like, dude, you look really good. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I do because, you know, I don't feel like I'm dead. They're like, well, no, for somebody that's got stage 4 colon cancer, you look awfully healthy. I'm like, yes, tell my insides that because they don't fucking feel it. Like, I had somebody tell me flat out that I'm full of shit and I don't have cancer. That was the fucking greatest one. I was like, really? I don't have cancer? I'm like, if I didn't, I'd be fucking happy because then I don't need this fucking port. Here, let me fucking turn off my lower third and I'll show you the lovely scar that they fucking gave me. First of all, I don't know if anybody can fucking see, but I have a scar that... Hold on. There's that. There's that. You see that lovely scar right there? That's where they fucking slipped it in underneath the fucking skin. And then I've got a scar around here somewhere, because you're right here, that goes into my... This actually, like, if you ever ran your fingers over here, you can feel the fucking tube. It's disgusting. And it goes into my fucking jugular and then goes behind. It comes up. Like, what they did is they placed it under the fucking skin, they cut up here and slid it into the fucking vein and then brought it down. And it goes literally right into the back of my aorta. So when this shit fucking goes in, it hits right into the fucking heart and gets spread out through my whole entire body. And it's a power port, so I can take up to, like, I think it's like 1,300 PSI in this fucking thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude. And it's, you know, they give you this fucking bracelet, and I have a card that I have to carry on me at all times in case I do, like, just pass out randomly, so they know there's a fucking power port. And the funniest was, I went to CVS, the one pharmacy down in Tarpon Springs, last Thursday. And, of course, I went in, and, you know, I went in early in the morning at like 12:30 because I'm like, all right, you know what, let me see if I can get this shit now. I'm tired. I don't want to have to start running around because trying to find the pain meds down here, dude, in Florida, it sucks because the DA's office is involved. So pretty much each pharmacy only gets like 300 pills, let's say. Yeah. And they have to check in with the DA's office whenever, you know, they give out, you know, for each prescription. You have to have your ID because it's a narcotic and all that other bullshit because it's a fucking opiate. And, you know, because there were doctors down here that were fucking pill mills, dude. They were writing like 300 pill scripts for whoever, you know, so people could go fucking sell them and shit. So I go to this fucking...
I was just agreeing with you. Yeah, that shit happens up here. There's like a pain clinic everybody goes to.
It's fucking bad, dude. Like, it's real fucking bad. The Walgreens down here wasn't checking in with the DA's office, and they got fucking nailed, dude. Fucking $25,000 fine to Walgreens and a $2,500 fine to each pharmacy tech because they didn't keep up on their fucking up on their inventory, and then they all got fired on top of that.
Wow.
So, see, dude, so if I go there, I have to go there during the day because what they'll do is they call the doctor's office to verify that it's a legit script and everything else. Like, it takes like 3 hours to get your prescription. Nice wicked shrapnel picture, by the way, Palpatine. That's when he did.
It was for Johnny, so he wouldn't feel bad whenever I put up the one where he's eating chicken.
Yeah, that was the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I go down, and this dude flat out, like, I hand him the script, and it was like 2 days early. You know, my CVS will fucking cut me the script and be like, here, there you go. And this, you know, this guy's looking at it, and he's like, well, have you ever been to CVS before? I'm like, yeah, I'm in the system. He's like, all right. So he's looking at me, he's looking at the script, and he's like, all right, well, I have it in stock. I'm like, all right. He's like, but I don't think I'm going to give it to you early. And I'm like, okay. why? And he's like, and he flat out looks at me. He's like, because you know what? He goes, you people are all the same. And I was like, what, cancer patients? Yeah, we are all the same. We all have cancer. You know, I take this for pain. And, of course, I don't exactly look like I'm dressed the fucking best. My hair was a lot longer, and it was a little straggly. I had my hoodie on, and I had, like, you know, pajama pants on, my flannel pajama pants. I didn't exactly look like, you know, the most healthiest fucking person. I'm tired, and I want to go to bed, and thank you to these lovely knuckle tattoos, I look like a fucking druggie to this asshole.
Wow, that guy's a fucking dick.
Yeah, dude, he's like, you know, he's like, you people are all the freaking same, always trying to come in here late nights, trying to fucking scam us out of our pills. And I went, not really, dude, I've got stage 4 colon. He's like, it's bullshit, you don't have that. And I said, listen here, motherfucker, first of all, you ever talk to me in that tone of voice again, I was like, you will be picking teeth up out of your asshole, because I'm going to knock them down your fucking throat. And he was like, oh, is that a fucking threat? I said, no, dickhead, that's a fucking promise. And I was like, you know what, where the fuck is your manager? Because I'd like to talk to him. He's like, well, there's no. And I said, no, bullshit. Go call your fucking manager, asshole. So the manager comes up, and I said, you know what? I said, I've got a problem with this guy. First of all, he's trying to tell me that I don't have cancer. He's grouping me in with a bunch of fucking junkies. I was like, just a heads up. Pull my shirt down. I'm like, this is a fucking scar for a power port that's in my fucking chest. I have stage 4 colon cancer that is metastasized in my fucking perineum. I do not. And I said, and I am not a fucking user, fucking junkie, crackhead piece of white trash that this motherfucker thinks I am. And he just stops. And I'm like, you know what? I was like, just give me my fucking script back and I will be out of here, fucking here. I was like, and I will be calling corporate in the morning because this is bullshit. I was like, the fact that, you know, you guys are going to fucking act, you know, treat me like a piece of shit. And instantly the fucking pharmacist started backpedaling. He's like, well, you know, he's like, I'm sorry, but, you know, your appearance. I said, I don't give a fuck about my fucking appearance, asshole. You don't need to be an ignorant dick about it. I said, if you got a fucking issue, dude, flat out, all you have to say is I'm not going to give it to you. Not, you know, you people are all the fucking same. I was like, you know what? I will never come back to this fucking CVS ever again, and this was bullshit. Flat out fucking bullshit. I'm like, you, my friend, and this is when I said it. I said, I hope to God you get fucking cancer and you have to go through the bullshit that I'm fucking going through. I said, I don't want you to die, but I want you to experience the bullshit I go through on a daily basis. And then maybe, just maybe, will you understand what some of us fucking go through and what we deal with. Fucking snagged my script and fucking left. Went to my CVS the next fucking day and they fucking had it. But, you know, that's the shit that pisses me the fuck off. People don't fucking get it, you know. It's like, look, I'm not here to abuse the shit. I take it because I'm in pain, and out of on a scale from 1 to 10, my pain usually sits at an 8 to 9. But the last 3 days so far, I have not had any fucking pain, which is kind of weird and creepy. Well, I experienced some pain yesterday, and then I took a massive dump and felt 10 times better. No, I'm serious, dude. Like, out of fucking nowhere, man. I haven't been getting much sleep, and I stayed up for just about full 24 hours again, and I passed out at my parents' house, woke up, and I'm like, oh, fuck, man, my stomach hurts. And it was right in the one area, and I'm like, man, and I'm thinking, I haven't taken a dump today. I'm like, maybe it's just that. And I got home, and of course, sat down on the toilet. Or we were playing, what was it, Battlefield 4 last night.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll be right back, guys. It was 20 minutes. It was 20 minutes, and I'm not going to lie, I filled the fucking bowl, dude. You know, in most toilets, like, you know, you have your toilet bowl, but then you have that little spot where the water goes. That thing was fucking packed.
What the fuck?
Like, my
Wow.
yeah, dude, I was like, oh, all right, I'm going to drop a deuce. And then it was like, all right, well, okay, I'm done. And as I'm about to, you know, to wipe, my stomach's like, I'm like, all right, well, I guess I just got to fart. And then, like, more. And every time I went to get up, I'm like, God damn it, dude. Thank God I had my tablet. I'm sitting there, like, watching the fucking movie. I'm like, push. I'm like, how long am I going to be here for? And I was thinking about it, dude, and I really didn't go to the bathroom yet the day before that. And then all that day, all Saturday, or all Sunday, and I'm like, well, all right. Sweet, my fucking colon just fucking cleaned itself the fuck out. I was like, and then I stood up and I'm like, holy shit, the pain's gone. I can't tell if it's because of the painkillers or not. And I ended up going to bed around 1 o'clock, or the last tweet I sent out to Palpatine about Loot Crate, and woke up this morning and was waiting for that pain to kick in and shit, and was like, nothing. Unfortunately, I still have to take the painkillers because I fucking will go through withdrawal, which fucking sucks, dude, because I wasn't even thinking about it, and it was probably about 6 o'clock tonight, and all of a sudden my fucking vision started getting blurry, got the fucking cold sweats going on. I'm like, oh god, I think I'm getting the fucking flu. And Jen looks at me and she goes, when was the last time you took painkillers? I'm like, I haven't taken any today. And she goes, yeah, you might want to take one. It's like, yeah, you're right. Let me go pop one now. Because that's just the fucking worst, dude. And I was experiencing that when I was going through fucking chemo the first time. Couldn't figure out why I wasn't feeling well and shit like that. Like, that was the absolute fucking nastiest. Like, the weirdest feeling in the world is just feeling like you want to throw up, and maybe when you get done throwing up, you'll feel better. So, like, the first time I did it, I chucked, and just nothing. Like, it still felt like I wanted to puke and was getting cold sweats, and my blood pressure kept spiking, which is scary when you fucking have, like, your blood pressure's like 200 over 125.
The fuck?
Yeah, dude, you get migraines like a motherfucker out of nowhere, dude. I remember I ended up going to the hospital the last time because I was so dehydrated, but my blood pressure was 255 over 145.
Shit.
And they're like, oh my god. Yeah, dude, they thought I was going to stroke out. I thought I was because I was seeing fucking, I had double vision, was getting the sparkly things here and there. Shit wasn't, I'm like, ooh, like walking in, and they hit me up with they gave me an IV, and they gave me instant fucking blood pressure meds that just bottomed everything out. That was the creepiest feeling in the world. Went from feeling like having a headache to all of a sudden like couldn't stay awake, kept passing out. Because, dude, you think about it. I went from like, you know, my blood pressure was like 250 over 135, and then all of a sudden when it went down to like, you know, 120 over fucking 75 in a matter of 5 minutes. I was like, oh, and passed out. Like my dad, I was mid-conversation with my dad. I'm like, I don't feel so good. He's like, okay. I'm like, I feel like I'm really. He freaks the fuck out because I'm on the fucking. They got me hooked up to the heart monitor and shit, and they instantly came flying in, and they're like, no, he didn't code. Holy shit, it's Reject. He's in the fucking chat.
God damn, he lives?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Somebody asked, where's Wiggy? How can I put it?
I'm remaining.
That story fucking sucks.
What the fuck?
I'll just say Wiggy doesn't like me. Let's put it that way. What story fucking sucks?
The Wiggy story.
Yeah, I agree. It sucks that him and I don't get along. Not gonna lie. So if he's watching this, Wiggy, I miss you, dude. And I'm sorry things fucking came out to the way they did. I fucked up, and I'll be the bigger man on it. So if you can find it in your heart to forgive me, that would be awesome. If not, I understand.
I think this guy misses you the most.
Who?
Eddie right here misses Wiggy the most.
I love that face. I love that fucking face. Oh, God. Eddie cracks me the fuck up, dude. I have to say, I definitely enjoy it when he's on the show. He's an amusing motherfucker. I think you...
The investment of Loot Crate.
Yeah, dude. I've actually been...
I've been looking at it for a while, too, since, like, last summer.
Yeah, like last summer. They've been around for about a year.
Yeah.
And I was checking them out. And
Either late 2012 or very early 2013.
Yeah. Because I was looking at, like, they showed everything that, you know, came in. I have to say, dude, October's was the shit.
I did like what they gave for January.
The
The little pop figures, the NASA
Yeah.
patch,
yeah, dude, like, I was actually...
Space Candy.
Yeah, Space Candy. I was looking at it, I'm like, you know what, dude? For the price that it is, because I got a 3-month subscription.
It's like $20.
Um,
Like $20 a month because it's like $6 for shipping.
mm-hmm.
Bucks a box. It ain't that bad.
Yeah, $6 for shipping, $13.99 for for a month, and you can do it monthly. You can do it 3 months or every 6
I
months.
wanted to do the 6 months.
6 months is like $100.
Yeah, but if you think about it, it ain't that bad.
No, it's not. It really isn't. I just didn't have the like. I had, I could have done
Well,
it.
you also wanted to try it out.
Yeah, so I did it for 3 months, and it ships out the 20th of every month. And I figured, what the hell, dude? It's pretty fucking cool. Like, you
You're
get.
gonna get March?
Yeah, I get it for March. You get $30 worth of stuff,
Maybe more.
if not more. Well, yeah, it's usually dude. It's probably like 30 to
'cause I mean,
$40.
That book was like what, 15 to 20 bucks for
The-
the October.
For October,
plus a $10 shirt.
you think about the shirt's probably more than $10, dude. I mean, that's at least
And
like.
was it for the January? They got the little Minecraft mini calendar, and that's probably
Yeah.
$8.
Yeah, so for the October one, they had Max Brooks's fucking Zombie Guide to Survival, which is $17.99. Then you have
The
a
shirt might have been like $10.
T-shirt at least was $10. So that's 27 right there. So you've already paid for your shit. And then everything else that came with it. So it's probably around like 30 to $40 worth of stuff. And it's quality shit too. Like, it's actually decent. So I figured, fuck it, like February's was what the hell was it?
I'm gonna
God.
watch somebody do it right now.
Yeah. So what I'll probably be doing is I'll probably end up, every time I get Loot Crate, I'll just do a review on it. Figure what the hell can't fucking hurt.
A box opening.
Yeah, I'll do a box opening every month. Dude, it's, what? I like the idea.
Yeah.
And you get a t-shirt.
Dunny sideshow cards.
Yeah, it was Warriors, not Weekend Warriors.
It
Warriors.
was a warrior thing.
Yeah, it was a Warriors theme. And it's actually a cartoon. Yeah, it's the guys that do Adventure Time.
Oh yeah.
It's the same fucking thing, which is fucking hilarious.
Bravest
because
warriors.
the bravest, littlest, I don't know, whatever the fuck it is.
Forever to open this box.
Some of them do. There's one dude, the greasy Mexican.
Gassy Mexican.
Or Gassy
I
Mexican.
like him. He's
Yeah,
funny. He opens
him
up
and
with his girlfriend.
Yeah, him and his girlfriend, and that's actually pretty
They're
decent.
usually late.
Yeah, they always are. I've noticed like every single one, they're late on it. They're like,
The first
You're-
one, the October one, was the only one on time. November
Yeah.
they were moving.
yeah, November ended up being in December. December's ended up being in January. January ended up being in February, and they finally opened up the February one as well. It was like a week behind after that, and they're fucking husky. Keeps
Oh,
walking in front of them.
Malcolm, yeah.
Yeah, he walks in front of the fucking camera, so all you see is this big bushy tail. And they're like, wait, we're going to put him in the room.
Fuck.
He's okay. Gassy opens them. Boogie opens them.
Well, there's 3 different companies that do shit like this. One's, what is it, Nerd Blocks?
I don't know. I only know of Loot Crate.
No,
Just
Young Jay. What was the other one? What was it, Nerd Blocks?
And
And Booty Bin.
Yeah.
And the Booty Bin is terrible, dude. It's $30 for the Booty Bin, and it literally looks like they went down the clearance section in Toys R Us and just chucked like crappy stuff in there.
I like the clearance section of Toys R Us. Sometimes.
Yeah, so do I. But you know what? If I'm spending $30,
Yeah.
I want to make
looking-
sure.
I'm looking at this thing. It's just like I just see a picture of a little like stormtrooper Mexican, like a $3 destruction thing, some astronaut food. Which, by the way, the astronaut ice cream, amazing.
Yes, it is. But for like $30, dude, I want to make sure that I'm at least fucking
Yeah,
getting
it's
my money's worth.
$24. Yeah, the Loot Crate's a way better go.
All right, let's see.
What is it? What was the other one?
Jesus Christ, what
Yeah.
the fuck was that, man?
It was Loot Crate, Booty Bin, and
And Nerd Blocks.
I'm assuming with an X. Oh no, just standard block. Okay.
Who was breathing all heavy in the mic and shit?
that
I
would be
think
red.
that's right.
Jesus
That would be
Christ,
Red.
Red.
Sorry, man. I ran a mile. Tried to lose some weight.
Fucking sounds it, man.
The
Really.
Nerd Block looks pretty good though.
It's not bad, but you're spending $30. You get a T-shirt every week.
Mine says subscribe for 20.
Yeah, but shipping is like $10.
Well,
Yeah, I watched a review on it. The one dude reviewed
I
Nerd Blocks, and
want Nerd Block Junior.
to be honest with you, like he was like, I'm really not impressed. Like I was looking at it, and they pretty much had the same exact thing that
Loot Crate does.
Loot Crate had, and Loot Crate actually had a little bit more. And for $30, I'm like, it's not worth it. I mean, you
And-
get it.
I used my friend as a guinea pig. I told them to get it. The only problem is he's from Canada, so you guys have to pay $30.
Well, the funny thing
there
is,
no subscriptions.
Nerdbox is out of fucking, or Blocks or whatever the fuck it is. They're out of Canada.
Yep.
They're based in Canada. And the
Loot
fuck.
Crate.
Yeah, Loot Crate. Yeah, I know. Reject. I sent you an invite. Check your DM.
So I'm pretty excited about this DLC.
Oh yes, let's talk about that. I
What?
completely
The
forgot.
South Park?
No,
McGee.
no. GTA 5 is having a DLC tonight,
Yes.
so you can own businesses. I think as well. There's 3 new vehicles. I think they've got a new gun in there as well, and some outfit shit as well.
Oh, you know, in businesses, that's bad.
Yeah, I'm hoping they fucking put heists in. God damn it.
Oh, dude, if they do
You're
that
gonna get
here,
payday for that.
Yeah. Well, dude, I don't want to fucking get a completely different fucking. Oh, I already own Payday 2, but still. Fucking their biggest thing that they were talking about when GTA 5 fucking came out online was you could do heists with your freaking crew. Well, that's great, but we haven't fucking been able to, and the game's been out for over, what, 6 months now?
Alright,
yep, just around 6.
the DLC. Players will have the opportunity to purchase 2 new weapons in the heavy pistol and special carbine, along with the following 3 sports cars: the Albany Alpha, the Dinka Jester, and the Grati Turismo R. The Vestra airplane, in addition to more customizable clothing options, can also be bought. The new cars will automatically be added to the personal garages of players, while the weapons are going to be immediately made available in the inventory screen in the campaign mode of GTA 5. The sports vehicles have to be purchased using the Elitist and the Legendary Motorsport shops in GTA Online. The heavy pistol and special carbine also have to be acquired from the Ammunition store while playing multiplayer. You can find some screens of the new downloadable contents as well as several other shots from the open world action-adventure video game in the slideshow to the left and blah blah blah. The new business-themed expansion will be released March 4th, similar to the previous DLC releases for the 5th main installment. It doesn't say anything about missions or nothing.
The GTA 5 DLC heists, according to... God damn it, computer, what the fuck?
Your computer is fucked.
No, it just fucking... Okay, there. That was really gay. But anyways there, Young Jay.
The heist DLC?
According to a report from GameZone, a GTA forum leak revealed that the latest patch included a code that will be part of the GTA 5 heist system. In the leak, user found MW2 discovered that GTA 5 heists will be delivered via printer in the heist room of your condo. The text reads, at the printer, press input context to collect the heist details, press input context to collect heist and start heists. So, we might be able to do fucking heists. Fuck yeah.
Dude, if you do that, we're doing one.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm thinking that when they do, release the heist, I feel as though that you might only be able to do one like once every like week or something like that, because you're going to have so much money. Because that was the thing with the stimulus package and the free money. They said it was going to like completely throw off the economy of the GTA Online. Because if you notice, you go into a game, there's so many people in the same apartments. That's why some of the games are glitchy.
That's why I always go into fucking private fucking lobbies, dude. Invite only.
Yeah, nobody. Like I have the apartment that nobody else has.
I have it.
Of course you do.
What up, Reject? How you been, man?
Not too bad, man.
How's the baby doing?
Fuck, he's getting along. He's like 9 months now.
Jesus Christ. Dude, it's funny on how fucking quickly the time goes by with the kids, man.
Yeah, definitely agree. My mother used to say it all the time, and yeah, now I completely agree with her.
Yeah, dude, it's funny because, like, my daughter's now 3, dude, and when we moved down, she was 6 months old. And it's like, holy shit. God damn, you go. Like, not only, like, it's funny because we just took her to the doctors, and she's in the 90th percentile for height and the 50th percentile for weight. So, she's 3 years old and the size of a fucking 4.5-year-old.
God damn.
One of the guys I play online with, his name's Icy Drew B. He's actually a friend of mine. He lives about 2 or 3 minutes down the road.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. I grab Dex, and if I stand Dex up, because he can't stand yet,
Hmm.
If I stand him up, he's actually the same height as Drew's 3-year-old.
God damn, that's a tiny kid. Well, how tall are you, Reject?
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, it's funny because, dude, I'm 5'6", my wife is 5'7", and our kid is, like, going to be, like, they were going over, like, you know, how tall. She'll be, like, 6 foot. If
Yeah,
she keeps growing the way
well,
she's grown, I'm like, Jesus
my
Christ.
my mum is 5'3". My dad was 5'6".
Yeah, here's the funny thing. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she's 5'8" right now. She's 12 years old, and her mom is 5'7" as well. But all the women on her mom's side of the family, or on her dad's side of the family, are 6 foot plus.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all fucking Amazon fucking women. Like, you know, like her one cousin, my daughter's one cousin is like 6'4". I was like, bitch, you should be in the WNBA. God damn.
God damn, she's as tall as I am. Fuck.
Dude, she plays volleyball. It's fucking hilarious. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're fucking huge. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, not in a bad way. I'm like, you're fucking tall. I'm like, you're taller than most fucking dudes that I fucking know. And my ex's dad is 6'6".
Holy fuck.
So everybody on that side of the family is fucking tall. And then, well, we don't really know how tall my fucking side of the family is. We're all probably wider than we are tall. Fucking lions. So it's pretty interesting because it's funny as hell because my sons, now the oldest, he's 14, and then the youngest is 10. They wear the same exact size clothing.
Wow.
As in, which one's the taller one?
They're both the same height. They're both the same height. And the worst thing is when their backs are towards you, you don't know who's who. Well, now you're starting to be able to tell because that one's a little bit chubbier than Jordan. But, dude, at one point it was like, fuck, they look exactly the same. Like, it's to the point where, like, it's funny because they
Twins!
they get their clothes and shit. And they just, all they do is, like, you know, if they don't like the shirt and the other one likes it, they just trade shirts and shit. So, like, they're always constantly, like, you know, wearing each other's clothes. They don't fucking care. The pants are the same size. The only difference is Owen's feet are, like, maybe, like, a shoe size smaller than Jordan's. So they can't swap out shoes. That's the only thing.
So they were kind of like, was it Phil and Lil from the Rugrats?
Yeah, pretty much, dude. It's funny as hell, like, when they go out and, you know, everybody's like, you're trying to yell at one of them, you're like, Owen. And then, you know, the one you think's in front, he's like, Dad, it's me, Jordan. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Wrong kid.
Like, wrong kid, the other one.
Did they ever do that thing where it's like, you go, oh, you know, you yell at one, and he says, no, I'm not him, I'm the other one.
Yeah.
And then they walk up and it's like, really, I am that one.
See, the funny thing is from behind you, like, when Jordan came down from Pennsylvania when he was staying up there for a bit, he packed on a lot of weight over the summer. Like, I think the kid just sat down and played video games and just ate his face off because he was fat. I mean, it was like, goddamn. Dude, it was funny. Like, he took his shirt off and I was like, I smacked him in the side of his stomach and just watched everything ripple. I'm like, I was like, bud, you got to lose some weight. Now, the nice thing about Jordan is the second he becomes active, like taking him to the pool every day and him just riding his bike, he sheds the fucking weight off real quick. He's still a little bit chubby, you know, he's still a little bit chubby, but it's not like, you know, he was big. It was like, everybody in the family was like whispering, like, holy shit, did you see the size of him? Because when he was with us, you know, we make sure that he eats right. When he went up north, of course, it was like fast food every fucking day. I'm like, did you eat, like, any decent, like, homemade meals? He's like, no, I ate out every night. I'm like, no wonder you're so big. And he's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, that's not your fault, dude. I'm like, but you're going to want to lose that weight come summertime because it's fucking hot down here.
The food was delicious.
That's the one thing about Florida, dude. Like, our summer will start now. You know, like, we're actually around, like, March, April-ish. And then, like, usually around April or May. Now, come May is when it hits, like, 98 degrees every fucking day.
Holy fuck.
And then it, like, from May until, like, October.
He has to deal with Nick Lachey weather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, translate that to Celsius for me.
Probably like
I had no idea how hot that is.
What is that, like 30?
No, dude, it's actually up in the
40?
high. It's up in the high 30s. It's around 36, 37.
Is that it?
Yeah.
We just got through it. We just got through a heat wave where we were borderlining like 48s.
Shut up! It's dead middle of summer, almost fall.
Yeah, 37.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a heat wave. It was a record. Oh, okay. I'm a mechanic. I work in a really enclosed environment with cars running, so
Holy
it heats up that way.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, we were in there. The humidity was at 90%,
Holy.
and the heat, so the temperature added on top of that was at like 44.
Dude,
In the
all right. When I worked,
We
That
literally
would
were
have been
walking
an
around
awesome steam
dripping.
room to shed some
so
weight.
now check this out. When I worked in the kitchen, when I was working as a fucking cook, it would get 150 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 68.33 in Celsius.
Yeah.
With
Yeah, look
100,
that up.
yeah, with 100% humidity. I used to walk into the fucking freezer and take a towel and soak it in water and then just fucking hang it over like a fucking watermelon that I would put in there so it would fit my fucking head, pull it out, and be like, it would be frozen solid, and put it underneath my hat. In 5 minutes, that thing was fucking, warm as hell again. So every like 20 minutes, I'm running in and doing that shit. And our AC fucking broke in the fucking bar, and we had a dart tournament going on. So we were packed to the max, where it was 355 people. And this dart tournament started off at 9 o'clock in the morning, so I was pretty much cooking breakfast. I didn't leave the fucking place. I worked the night before, which was a Friday, and then once we closed, we had to bring in all the fucking dartboards that we fucking had to bring in. So we brought in 15 extra fucking dartboards, moved all the pool tables out back, got everything set up because we had a barbecue and bullshit like that. And it had to be the hottest day of the year in Pennsylvania, where outside it was 105 degrees, and in the fucking kitchen it was 150. And people were passing out. Like, the owner went out to Home Depot and bought the portable fucking AC units and the in-wall units and shit like that. He bought 10 of them to put in every fucking window.
Fuck.
It was fucking bad, dude. I mean, I remember I ended up getting sick because of that, too, because I was constantly going in from the freezer and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it was funny because, they had some orders come back, and I was just sitting in the freezer. I'm like, oh, this feels so good. And I walk out, and you just see, like, all the steam coming off of me and shit. And I scared the shit out of the fucking bar manager because I, like, kicked the door open. And she's like, oh, my God. I was like, what? She's like, I didn't realize you're in there. I'm like, yeah, just so you know. I'm like, if there's no tickets, I'm in the freezer. And she's like, holy shit. She's like, it's nice in there. I'm like, dude, it is roughly 20 degrees in that freezer. Just go walk in. And she walked in. She's like, oh, my God, I'm staying here. So half the bartenders, what happened was every 15 minutes, a bartender would come back and sit in the freezer for 5 minutes and then go walk back out. Man, I do not miss those days of fucking summer and shit working in a fucking kitchen. So what is new there, Reject? And by the way, I like your editing skills on your last montage.
Yeah, I actually sat down and actually gave a shit when it came to editing this time. I'm really bad at editing. Like, I still got a couple of my old sort of, I won't even say montages, because it was literally just music with clips put into it, and there was no timing involved or anything like that. I've actually just finished another project that I finished it last night, but it's 12:15 in the afternoon, I suppose you'd say here now, and so it's basically lunchtime. I finished the video, would have been about 9:30, 10 last night, and then I sat there playing TF2 for about 4 hours and then went to bed.
Damn.
Yeah, 'cause you're in the future. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Because it's what, fucking Tuesday over there?
Hang on. Need a hopper.
Yeah.
I'm on holidays, man. I don't need to look at my fucking. I don't need to know what time of day is.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday 4th.
Yeah, because it's still Monday, 9:15 my time.
Wait, does that mean I get the GTA DLC now?
Yeah. No. No. No.
Maybe,
no?
maybe, double
You
check.
might. I don't know. Double check.
Yeah.
Find out.
So he's
Nah,
had it for 12
alright,
hours,
man.
huh?
In all honesty, with my internet, I wouldn't get it for the next couple of days anyway. My internet's real bad.
See, that's the shit that always cracks me up. Like, some of the like certain places like Japan, their internet speeds are through the fucking roof.
Dude, Sweden.
Sweden has like
Sweden,
oh my god.
they're in a 2-star hotel in Sweden. They ping at like 5. Their download speed is in the 600s, and their upload speed's in the 300s, and that's in a
Jesus
2-star
Christ.
hotel.
Jesus Christ, dude. My ping is, I have like a phenomenal fucking ping. My ping fucking sits at 2 when I'm hardwired into my modem. I fucking love it. And my download, what is it? My download is, let's see, 450. My upload is 165. Now,
You have a business line?
no, this is FiOS, dude.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's
Fi-
You really
now
want to know mine?
The funny thing is, though, I'm only supposed to get 300 up and 150 down, or 300 down, 150 up. But
I do believe most American gamers would probably commit suicide on my internet.
unless you're Travis,
Yeah.
Or red.
What's yours?
I ping on average at about 11.
that's not bad.
My average is like 14, so.
My download speed, I believe, is at 50.
That's
My
not bad.
upload speed is like
Like
1.5.
Holy shit! See,
Okay. I get 2.6 down most of the time and like 0.7 up. So I praise you for having godly internet.
Travis, fucking his download is 1.5 and his fucking upload is 0.5. And I'm still trying to figure out how he has an Xbox One.
That there is what happens when we cap our internet, because we get like we don't pay like you guys. You guys pay and you get faster speeds.
Mm-hmm.
Over here we pay and we get a limited amount of downloads. So it's like, I think, because I'm in a different house now. Whole bunch of complicated shit went on. I've moved out from my son and Kayla now.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
And-
background looked different.
Yeah. The screen door. Sorry, what do you guys call it? The jail cell
The
door
jail cell
isn't
door.
behind me.
Yeah, I
It's
noticed
on the
that.
side now. That's actually a window as well. That's actually the toilet. Actually, hang on, wait. We've still got the jail door. Just it's over there.
Oh, there it is. I'm sorry to hear about everything, man. I didn't know that was going
Oh
on.
no, we're still together.
Oh, okay.
We just in the long run, basically, because I'd come home from work, I'd be tired, I'd just go for my shower, I'd lay in bed, and I'd turn the Xbox on, have a couple of games, and then that's it. I'd be asleep, and I was sort of neglecting Kayla and Dex, so Mukari and Dex. But yeah, with the video that I did, I tried doing something different, like completely. I haven't seen anyone do this before. I know that someone would have. I haven't actually looked properly, but I haven't seen anyone I know do it yet. It's a multi-game-tage. So it's got like funny or good moments from like GTA, Team Fortress, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Ghosts, Modern Warfare 3, I think. There's just a whole variant of different clips from different games and whatnot.
The only person that I've seen do that is Terrible Pain.
I've seen that before, but
It's not like a lot of people do that, and I think that's an awesome idea what you're doing.
But I've never seen them deal into like the first person. It's the only thing I've seen, like third person, like a lot of like MMO kind of like
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
I guess double, triple pentas, etc. mixed in with like a couple.
I'm pissed right now because my
Gmod
cable
stuff,
for my
I don't know.
fucking Elgato is not being recognized on my computer. Like for some strange reason, I don't know what's going on. It works and then it doesn't work, and I've used numerous different cables. I don't know if my Elgato's taking a poop, and I might have to fucking get a new one soon or just fucking message them. But I have footage, which I gotta fucking do, and it's nothing but C4 kills from Black Ops 2 that I'm going to do to a music track, but it's going to be to the beat of the bass drum. So it's going to be interesting because I've got about 27 hours worth of footage. So like I've got, yeah, dude, And for the song, for that's only like, you know, maybe 5 minutes long, if that, there's over like 300 fucking hits on the bass drum. So I gotta fucking snag enough footage for that. I'm thinking I might do it to the snare, but there's blast beats in the song, which will be a pain in the ass. Because then it's just gonna be like this clusterfuck. If you think about it, just for like the ba 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 ba, you know, within that, it's like, all right, that's a bit much. But I figured I was gonna do it for the bass drum because I mean, it's not like there's like, you know, wickedly fast fucking double pedals going on.
Well, why don't you do like a the throw on the snare and then the boom on the bass drum?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. I just gotta mess with it a little bit. I hate.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I hate editing. Fucking. Like
I don't
when
mind it if I'm in the mood for it.
Yeah, if I'm in the mood for it. But like, what sucked was when I did May I Ask You a Question, dude. I sat there for 4.5 hours going through like, just ripping through footage of tomahawk kills and shit like that, and I'm like, oh my god, this is driving me up a wall. And then once I had all the footage, then I had to do the filler shit, and I'm like, how the hell am I gonna do that? Because everybody just, you know, like some people's transitions aren't exactly the greatest. So I had mine. I don't know if you guys ended up seeing that or not. Like I ended up coming in from the sky on slums, and then came down to the fucking ground and just kind of like whipped across the fucking from one side of the map all the way to the over to the other, and then tried to judge it from where I was starting off. And I think my first one was the across the map tomahawk that I ended up getting. That was a great map to get across the maps on.
Yeah.
If you started off on the A side in the frickin', you know, standing in the parking lot, right? If you got like, I made sure to always come in last, because if you did, you started off where you could just directly throw to fucking C perfectly, and all you had to do was look up at it, you know, at the right angle and fucking chuck two of them. You know who got me the most on that map? Fucking infamous OD, man. I hated it when he would join my games, because that dude he was a fucking beast with the tomahawks. Not thanks or anything, but he would just. I remember
He was a cross-map king.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, I started getting pretty good with the across the maps. I mean, I
Well,
know.
thinking back to Black Ops 1, man, I would consider myself being one of those kings of the cross maps, man. I would get them every game. But coming to Black Ops 2, then coming to Xbox, I was like, wow, these people are so much better than me.
Dude,
I was a crossbow king.
on Hijacked, I had 37 across the maps. On Slums, I had 27 across the maps. Carrier, I had about 20. Carrier was easy, dude.
Mhm.
I figured, like, dude,
I got a triple cross map on Carrier.
Nice. I got Hijacked was where I would get all my across the map fucking ballistic knives.
Yeah, it was so easy to get those.
Because if you spawned in at A, you immediately backed up, fucking looked straight up in the fucking air, and start hitting your fucking ballistic knives. They would all land at C on domination.
Yeah.
And the best was their reactions. Because you could hear, like, when you kill them, you heard them like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the death chat.
They're like, this one kid's like, motherfucker, god damn it. And we were playing Search and Destroy, and I got 3 people right off the bat. And then, of course, I was so thrilled that I fucking threw C4 on the ground and killed myself. It was the first time I was like, yeah, Chuck, ba-boom. And the kid's like, what the fuck did you hit me with? I'm like, I got you with ballistic knives. She's like, are you fucking kidding me? Across the map, ballistic knives? I'm like, yeah, dude, it's easy on this map. The kid's like, yo, I gotta fucking hand it to you. And this other kid's like, you knifing faggot. I'm like, hey, dude, don't fucking hate on it, man.
When I was on PlayStation, I used to play with a clan that all they would do is play a bunch of games of Search and Destroy and only do like cross maps. It was legitly the best times, man. Hearing the reactions of the people. Yeah, Black Ops 2.
Yeah, that was my
definitely
thing.
the best.
It's funny. I used to hate Search and Destroy, and then I remember hanging out with my buddy Smash, and that's where we would get all the reactions from, because you couldn't be in party chat. Everybody had to talk. So, I mean, when I was going for, you know, just getting some goofy shit, dude, that's where everybody was always talking shit or this or that. And I remember my first game of Search and Destroy, I ended up getting I ended up clutching it. I was the last one to get, you know, everybody else got killed. I'm like, shit. I actually got to pull a try-hard move, and tomahawks and ballistic knives is all I had. And these kids were going for trick shots. on what the fuck is that one in like Kazakhstan? Fucking
Yemen.
Stand up.
No, Standoff. And
Oh, they were jumping off the roofs.
yeah, they were jumping off the roofs, and as they were
Oh, that
doing
makes
it,
it easy for you.
nah, dude, because I was going for bank shots, man. I was banking.
So that makes it even.
So the kid goes to fucking do his little 360 YY fakie whatever, and bounced it right off the fucking the barrel of the fucking tank. Fucking badink, got the one, fucking backed up, fucking banked this other kid, hopped up on the roof, grabbed my fucking tomahawks, and the kid's over by the hotel/grandma's house in the fucking corner. And as he's fucking going, fucking gunned him. And this other kid came out from the fucking bottom trying to fucking quickscope, hit him with a ballistic knife. And there was a sniper. He was actually looking out across the fucking map in the other room where you can look down at B and shit on the seaside.
Yeah.
And just for shits and giggles, you'd run off the roof and fucking gunned it, and all of a sudden it's like, match one. And you hear them fucking, like, the whole fucking room's like, holy shit, you fucking clutched it. I'm like,
Well, it's not
All
that
right.
hard to clutch
I'm
when
like-
there's circles and just keep your fingers over.
I was like, well, you guys keep doing your trick shot shit. It's absolutely hilarious. I don't know, man. It seemed in Black Ops you could fucking juke people a lot easier than you can in Ghosts.
No, you can. It depends. Are we talking about the ballerinas?
No, just regular fucking, like, if you're coming at somebody, dude, for some strange reason, it just seemed like in Black Ops I could fucking out-juke and fucking hit him with a...
You don't have stalker on.
I'm not
No,
playing
the-
Ghosts.
Your character's durability or lifespan's shorter in Ghosts.
Yeah, I know that.
No. Yeah, everyone keeps saying, oh, the weapons are too OP, the weapons are too OP. It's not that they're OP.
It's your
They've
health.
used the same damage settings as they have from the last games, but what they've done is they've actually lowered your health.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you which weapons are OP though.
The
Those
MSBS.
pistols.
No, they nerfed it.
They nerfed it?
Oh,
See,
no,
I haven't played...
The pistols
hon-
are like one shot, two shot deaths.
To be honest with you, I haven't played Ghosts since... What? How long did I stay on Ghosts, Young Jay? Like the first month or two?
Not even.
was the
dude,
last time we
probably
played,
like
right?
3
Roughly?
weeks.
Yeah, it was 3 weeks, and then I fucking stopped. I was like, I'm done. And I
That was
remember...
the last time we played, I think.
Yeah, the last time I played with anybody was that video, ironically enough, of
Probably
Palpatine.
with Josh, yeah.
Yeah, it was with you and Freedom Fries and Palpatine, which was hilarious with Palpatine's fucking mic fucking up.
Well, he didn't keep this part in, the one where I'm just like, I knew how to fix my mic a long time ago. It's just I wanted to hear. Josh was growling. That's what got me
Yeah,
going.
Josh was like, he's like, oh my god, my eyes are bleeding. That was, dude. I don't know if I still have the file, because if I
And
do,
that's
I'll
what got
fucking
me
upload
going. It was just him growling, and I'm just like, oh my god, can I get him to do it again?
it. Yeah, I don't know if I fucking have it in here, because I had. No, I fucking got rid of it. God damn it.
I played Ghost for about 3 minutes today. I was playing on the one of the new DLC maps. I got a cross map payback throwing knife,
I think the
and I
difference
turned off my
was,
system because I
I
wasn't
don't-
recording because of my new TV.
I don't play for gameplays. I don't record at all.
See, neither did I.
Ever. No
Oh.
No Call of Duties did I ever do that.
See, Battlefield, I
I'm the
always.
opposite. Man. Like what I'll do is, I don't go in the game and go, this is one of the things that with Rejection V2, that's what Gerg and I were having trouble with because we wanted to get it out before Ghosts came out, which is why it was uploaded the night Ghost was being released. Because I started feeling the pressure of it's like, I need to hit clips so every single game, and it started frustrating me, which is pissing me off with the game. And that's why now, like every clip you've seen, I'm having a smile on my face while I'm doing it because I'm more so I'm fucking around. I'm not going for clips. I'm just playing my normal play style and recording. And I lose focus of the recording, and then after an hour and a half recording, I've got like a fucking 7 GB file sitting there with
Yeah.
one clip right at the end.
That's
and it's
that's,
like
that's what I actually did with Battlefield, dude. I would just turn my Elgato on and just record and forget about it, not even think about it.
Yeah.
Didn't have my mic plugged in or anything like that. Just had it running in the fucking background and have all the voices turned off and shit and just go play. And that's where, dude, I would get some fucking killer fucking, shots. The only thing that would piss me off is I would forget to turn it on and I'd get I'd end up picking out what was it? Young Jay, I don't know if you were in the chat or not, that night. Code was there, where I fucking ended up getting like 2 pilots out of helicopters.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
wasn't there.
Yeah, dude, I was pissed. I mean, we're talking a good 1,200 meter shot, and just for shits and giggles, I'm like, I just came in skeptical, like, ba-boom, fucking headshot. And I'm like, yeah! I'm not recording, fuck. And of course, woke up my fucking neighbors too. I was like, "Oops, 3 o'clock in the morning is a bad idea to be jumping up and down on your back porch."
Was it today or was it yesterday?
Just a little bit.
In the multi-game touch thing I did, there's a game I was playing against Alien, Gerg, and Rick now on trials.
Uh-huh.
I actually, because I was staying at Drew's at that point, because that's intermission between when I left Yukari's house and I needed a place to stay. He took me in for a couple weeks so I could get this place.
Mm-hmm.
And I was staying, I wouldn't say in his basement, but like downstairs from his area. And his kids, now the 3 and 4-year-old, were literally right above me. About 2 o'clock in the morning.
No.
About 2 o'clock in the morning, man. I'm like, we're on trials. I'm sitting there getting the shits because I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake, you know, they keep beating me. And I did, Gerg has this famous thing he does with us, which is a bailout from heaps far back, and he beats us. I managed to pull it off, and I beat them by 1/1000th of a second.
Oh, God.
Oh damn!
I screamed, and so did they, and we were just all in hysterics. And then Alan's like, dude, I was too busy focusing on Gerg, and then I see reject, like, because you go like ragdoll.
Mm-hmm.
My arms are like fucking like this, and I'm flying past them. Yeah, so I in the game times I lowered the music and topped up their voice so you could hear them as it goes through. And you just hear Gerg's like, "Oh, I want a thumbs down this map, bro," because Gerg, hates losing.
Yeah, Gerg, I'll tell you what, man, he fucking cracks me up with some of the maps when we were fucking doing that shit. An Alien, man, oh my god, he would rage so fucking bad.
Nothing
so
straight.
bad.
They're actually here. They've actually come up from South Australia to Queensland for like a week and a bit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
How long's the stream gonna go for?
Probably for another hour or two. Well, at least an hour and a half, because we got wrestling. We got Let's Talk.
No, you
Wrestling
get an
Live.
hour and a half to 2, depending on how long wrestling actually lasts.
Yeah, true. This is true. I got
Yeah.
the Lex. God
There you
damn,
go.
error occurred.
Alien. Calling.
I'll put him on loudspeaker.
All right.
Wait, faggot. Grab Gerg and Rockran and come over to my place.
We're at Wet n Wild.
You're at Wet n Wild.
Yes.
Okay. I hung up.
Damn, you guys got a Wet n Wild in Australia too? Holy shit.
Yeah, they were at Dreamworld yesterday. It's because because they're up from SA, they're just on holidays
Mm-hmm.
and shit. So that's why I'm on holidays. Now, so I got Gerg and Alien have come up from South Australia. Rockran came across from Western Australia. We've got other guests which I'm not allowed to name, unfortunately, in that because of privacy on where they live.
Mm.
He came down from up north, and yeah, they all of us met up, went bowling, and fucking had a few drinks and shit. It was pretty cool. Now I've actually got a photo of all of us. Now, which is like I don't know whether you would have had a group like it'd be like if Backsmasher like back in the day when Eptic and shit was sort of bit like that was what we were doing kind of thing.
Mhm.
It'd be like you oh fucking hell, I can't remember his name.
Tater.
Oh, Famous Blades
Oh.
and Tater and Wiggy and that, like all of you just met up for a weekend.
Yeah, but that
Like, it was
picture
like
would
it's
concede
like
a-
that.
That picture would concede a Backsmasher probably choking Blades.
No, you know what? I honestly never. That would be you, if
Yeah,
anything. You fucking hated his. I don't know, dude. You know what? Like, Blades and I it's funny. Like, I have to say, Mike is a really decent person. He just acted like
Shut it.
no, he wouldn't know when to shut the fuck up, and he acted like an immature, goofy kid. But like outside, like numerous times, him and I, we talked before we would get into the podcast and shit. And he would have like a heart to heart when I was like, feeling like shit from chemo and shit. And he's like, dude, you fucking got this. He's like, look, he's like, it sucks now, but believe me, man. Like, he would actually give me like words of inspiration, and it was not something I ever expected out of him, because he was always that goofy, fucking backwoods country redneck that everybody thought was like an ignorant prick, and he actually really wasn't as bad as that. He just, did that shit on the show to be a fucking dick. But I was like, and he's like, he'd be like, yeah, don't say anything on the podcast. I'm like, I know, you got an image to uphold. But now, apparently, like, from what I heard, he's, like, on the fucking straight path and shit. Like, has a girlfriend. I think he might be getting married or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Oh, what the fuck?
Smash, I need to know what's that light behind you, behind your left shoulder. There's like a blinking light. I can see it.
Oh, the fucking blinking light from the tower? It's a fucking radio tower. Okay. That's all it is. No, it's somebody that's gonna like,
It's been distracting me for a while.
That light right there?
Yeah. I just see it blink and I'm like, is that like a very stationary lightning bug?
No. There used to be 2 towers behind us. It's a fucking radio tower. And they used to fucking do that shit. Like, it was weird. Like, when we moved down, there was 2 of them. And then, like, one day I noticed, I'm like, where the hell did the other one go? You would have figured, I would have heard construction shit going on. Because it's probably like 3 miles down the road. I don't know. It's quite interesting. And then we have the power plant, which is non-nuclear, which is kind of nice, right down the fucking road. Yes, it's not nuclear. Well, when I lived up north, we had fucking the nuclear power plant, which was like 10 miles from us. And I blame my cancer on that. Because there were... Dude, I mean, alright, so out of 1,000 kids, close to 70 of them ended up with some sort of cancer. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's not much. Jesus Christ, your dog's walking around fucking loud as hell.
It's almost 1 out of 10. Almost.
Yeah, like, well, dude, you think about it, it's like, what was that, like 7%? I mean, it doesn't seem like much, but...
Yeah, it's 7%.
Yeah, it's 7%. You don't think about it, but when you end up having, 7% of the fucking kids getting cancer, that's a little fucked up.
When you hear 7%, you're just like, oh, that ain't that bad. But when you hear the number region span, you're like, oh, okay, that's a different story.
Yeah, it sucks because, like, 20 of those kids were in my homeroom.
God damn.
Okay, so March's Loot Crate theme is Titan.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Probably because of Titanfall?
No. I think it's just so the leprechauns can feel bigger for themselves.
And then March's Mega Crate is $700 worth. Oh shit, dude.
What?
Fuck. Yeah, dude. They have a Mega Crate that they do like a giveaway.
Randomly, it's all random.
Yeah, it's all random, and the fucking thing's got a 3DS XL, which is Yoshi. It has
green.
Yeah, dude, it has the fucking has everything Titanfall in it. Like, it has the collector's edition of Titanfall in it.
Is it already saying what's in it?
Yeah, well, no, that's the Mega Crate. That's not what I'm getting.
Must go to Loot Crate and see
Is
Mega Crate.
there anybody going to be like me and get Titanfall for 360?
I'll probably get it for 360, to be honest with you. Just
Nope.
If you pay me.
I don't foresee it. Well, I don't know. I could gather some cash and get a Xbox One now since I got a new TV.
I wouldn't. Not yet. Well,
dude, to be honest with you,
wait for more games to get out.
To be honest with you, I mean, everybody's like, oh, wait till the bugs get, straightened out.
No bugs. I'm saying wait for games.
Yeah, that's my only problem. Like, I have the Xbox One, and it's a glorified $500 cable box right now.
Yeah, you use it for what it's made for, but what Red wants it for is just gaming, and there's nothing for it.
To be honest with you, if you want it for gaming, hold off.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. And there's a T-shirt this month. All right.
I
But
just,
yeah,
I don't know. I hate the fact that GTA 5's hasn't been incorporated into the Xbox One yet.
Yeah, if they did do that, I'd be thrilled as fuck, to be honest with you.
It's supposed to be actually coming to the Xbox One, PS4, and PC soon.
Yeah, at some point. So, check this out. Okay, so for the Mega Crate, which is over $700 worth, you get a backpack.
Oh, September's was awesome.
You get the 3DS XL with it's the Yoshi version, Yoshi Special Edition. And you get
I'm assuming a Yoshi game.
yeah, well, it has the game in it, and it's the green 3DS XL. Then it's the Titanfall Collector's Edition, which has the game, the
Does it say
fucking
for what system?
yeah, for Xbox One.
Yeah,
And
so
then-
like PC or 360.
No, and then there's a tablet involved in it as well.
Oh, that's actually pretty
Damn.
cool.
Yeah, dude, over $700 worth. If I fucking won that, I'd... Dude, and it's funny, by the way, if you go onto eBay and punch in the Loot Crate, people are selling off like half the shit that's in there. They're selling the T-shirts and shit, and this month's T-shirt was pretty fucking cool. It was the alphabet, but with like games and shit. So like they had Master Chief was on there. They fucking had like X was for Professor Xavier. Like it was actually pretty decent. Like the shirts they fucking do on there are pretty solid looking. It doesn't look like some like
September's had a Funko vinyl of the little pop things of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
yeah.
You
I
had
saw
the either a Ren or Stimpy.
yeah.
I'm like, no, a weird like coked out Pikachu sticker.
Yeah, they give like stickers out. There's always some form of
Like-
fucking sticker.
Stickers, flyers, candy, chapstick.
Candy.
Let me see what.
These things are cool.
Yeah, and the whole reason why I fucking did it was it's free stuff. Well, not free stuff, but
It's cool stuff. It's collectible, geeky stuff.
Yeah, it's fucking
Hashtag nerdy.
hashtag extremely nerdy.
Oh yeah.
But it's also it's like a Christmas present you're paying for.
Yeah, I mean, well, you think about it, dude. Like, all right, so it's $13.99, and then
$6 for shipping.
$6 for shipping. So for like $20, but they give you like $35 to $40 worth of stuff in there. So I don't know
Some
about you,
months
but-
it could be worth more,
Yeah,
Yeah, and then if you want, you can sell it on eBay.
Like I'll always watch unboxing videos because I think the stuff in there's so cool, and I'm like, oh man, I'm so poor I can't even afford this shit.
dude,
That's what I was gonna. That's what I was gonna say. I was just like suggest it for like a gift or something. Just like, get me this.
there you go. Just get me a fucking year subscription to that.
I wouldn't say a year.
The only bitch about it, to be honest with you, though, is like it automatically renews.
Yeah, you got to make sure you stay on the up and up.
Yeah, so if you don't like it, it's one of those, like if you don't want to keep doing it,
or you can't pay that month.
or you can't pay that month. The nice thing is I have it set up to my one debit card where I'm just kind of like, fuck it. It's, I know I'll have money in that account, so it's like, fuck it. Fucking take that out. I don't care. Because I like it.
Whoa, what is this? What is this? A red cartoon? Oh shit!
What?
Seriously, the commercial on Raw right now.
Oh, I don't know. So did you see they're coming back with 24, the TV show?
God.
No, but I was asked earlier today if I was going to Raw because it's like right next door. And I responded to Johnny saying only if you buy me a ticket.
Oh,
So,
no! Oh.
So yeah, the cool thing is like with Loot Crate, you can go onto the website and they'll show like each month's fucking
That's
shit.
what I was seeing the previous month. I'm like, September is awesome.
Because yeah, January's wasn't bad. They had the Minecraft calendar.
July's with the fact that it has a video game High School on DVD. That right there is a $20 thing.
Then they had the Galactic Phrase Book for Star Wars.
Oh yeah, I actually wanted. There was a couple of things in that one. It was like collectible cards, the phrase book, Gassie's was funny when he was reading the Wookiee.
Yes. Dude, he does a pretty solid Wookiee.
He does
The
a
Na-
pretty solid a couple of different voices.
The
He's a
NASA
voice
patch,
actor.
there was the melting Rubik's Cube, the Star Wars fucking 3D game pieces or whatever the hell they were, which was pretty cool. The Minecraft calendar, which I would have been thrilled with. The Star Wars phrase book, and then there was the
The pop vinyl Funko thingies.
the pop vinyl Superman.
It was either
Superman,
or
Zod, or
the Domo Superman.
which, I thought that was pretty fucking solid, to be honest with you.
Those things are like I think $10 or $15 a piece.
Yeah.
If you go to like conventions, they sell them for like $15-20.
November's my brother would have fucking loved because it had the TARDIS balloon. Yeah, fucking November's, dude. That was a shot glass. A fucking yeah.
A shot glass.
Then there was playing cards, a wallet.
A USB, a speaker South Park character.
Yep, the TARDIS
That
balloon.
I found awesome.
The fucking
Batman wallet.
yeah, like some of the shit, dude. You look at them, it's really not that bad. I mean, yeah, the South Park rechargeable speaker, Batman fucking wallet, bicycle playing cards, beef ass breakfast shake, first person shooter shot glass, the Doctor Who balloon, and a police box wall graphic. September fucking
And a
had
TARDIS sticker, right?
yeah. September's was it's over 9,000 fucking wall vinyl. The Pokemon sticker, the Family Guy and Yoshi lip balm, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle magnet, Ren and Stimpy plushes, Simpsons and Futurama keychains, and then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pop vinyl. I still say October's was the shit. The fucking creepy candy, the Zombie Hunter ID, the 8-bit zombie buttons.
You wanted the book. I wanted the shirt.
Dude, I wanted everything in there, dude. Shit, man. They had this outbreak status temporary tattoo, so it looks like a bite. I'd probably put it on my fucking other side of my neck just for shits and giggles.
Or the Valentine's card.
Yeah, the fucking cards weren't bad. And then, dude, the fucking Ewalking Dead. The T-shirt was pretty fucking solid.
With a $5 off purchasing a shirt from their place.
Yep.
Okay, I think I fixed my headset.
There you go. And then July's was Varsity. It was everything like Sonic and shit. VGH.
It was like Rocket Jump and Sonic.
Video Game High School Season 1. Or 1 DVD.
The
Star Wars earbuds. Sonic air freshener. Marvel Pez dispenser. Video Game High School Stormtrooper sticker. The Rocket Jump vinyl. And then the 4 buttons for Video Game High School. And then a pencil as well. August was themed was cake, so it was caffeine power up shirt.
It was pretty much an aperture box.
Yeah, Walking Dead mystery minis. A lanyard, a wristband, and a temporary tattoo. $5 off T-shirt woot. Portal stickers and a Jelly Bean pyramid pack. Yeah, that was probably like the crappiest one out of them all.
Well, if you're a Portal fan, you would have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, I'm gonna go do some shit before our little GTA excursion tonight. So
Yeah.
I'll catch y'all here in a little bit, man.
Have fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fellas, be careful.
And they're giving you a $3 off code as well. But if you use the one from
This month.
what's his name, the Mexican?
No, you can pick anyone. You can pick anyone. You can use Boogie's code. Use Gas's
Yeah,
code.
if
use
you
Cupcake's
if you use any of those codes, it usually knocks like $5 off it, or $10.
$10 off.
Yeah, $10 off.
Depending on what your subscription is.
Yeah, I used Ashen's and got $10 off the 3-month.
Oh, that kind of almost knocks off two shippings.
Yeah, dude. So I was like, all right, sweet, because it knocked it down to like $45. So I couldn't complain about it. I was like, you know what, that's really not that fucking bad. Considering, it would have been like 50 some bucks by the time I was done. And the cool thing is, like, you punch in your t-shirt size as well, which is fucking awesome. I think I might have actually changed my fucking t-shirt info.
I would get it one size a little bigger than usually.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm doing.
Just in case it's like what are they?
Because I notice sometimes with t-shirts they're a lot smaller than they fucking should be.
Then they say, especially when packed. Like,
yeah.
Whenever you get them, like in CD, like when I get them with like CDs or something, it's just like special brand from the band or whatever. Or
yeah.
The ones that are prepackaged, you can't tell.
I said 2X, but I've just put 3X down just for the sake of it.
What do they call it? It's like 30% cotton, 70% poly, or something like that.
Dude, I do not like what Gmail did to their fucking email setup.
What, the multi-tabs?
Yeah, where you have like primary, social, promotions, and updates.
I removed that. I don't have that. I removed it a long time ago.
It just fucks me all up because I'm looking for a certain email you expect, and all of a sudden it's like, what the fuck?
What are you doing in that tab?
Well,
yeah, it's like, what the hell?
You
like,
can remove that and become just one inbox.
Oh, how the hell do you do that?
I don't remember. Give me a second.
Well, thanks.
I did this. I did that a long time ago when everyone first complained about it. I figured out how to like completely get rid of it. I gotta figure out how to reverse it.
Yeah, because if I can fucking completely get rid of it, dude, I'm fucking all for it. Because that shit is fucking annoying as hell. Reckless Yuki. Because I gotta fucking stop having Twitter fucking send emails every time I mentioned or retweeted or favorited.
No, that I got to as well.
Because that shit just drives me up a fucking wall. Because, like, it just fills my inbox full of shit.
So that's why I've got two separate
Here we go.
emails for
Okay,
that.
here. Go to settings. You want to go down to settings or configure. Yeah, go down to settings.
Alright.
And then you see in the top and they're all blue. Click on inbox. And then just unclick social promotions, updates, and forums. And I just
sweet.
got primary on.
Okay, cool. That's the only one I'm allowed to keep on.
Yeah, that one's forcefully stuck on. And then that's it. You can just go
Alright.
back.
Sweet. Because it's such a pain in the fucking ass, dude. I hate that shit.
When I first saw it, I'm like, okay, how do I get rid of this?
Yeah, because, like, I have it set up, like, I don't even... Here's the thing. I don't even check my email half the fucking time. Because I check it, but I check it on my tablet. So it just, I erase shit out that way instead of fucking dealing with it in here. And it's like, what the fuck? Because I get so much I gotta mess with my fucking spam filter on it too. Because, oh my god, my wife used my fucking email address for like Publishers Clearinghouse, and that shit just like it's just like ugh, filtered full of bullshit. I tell you.
Limited code YouTube, 10% off discounts.
Ah, fuck. I lost another subscriber.
How many subs do you have?
Okay, I uploaded my 200 subscriber Funtage, and I dropped back down to 198 now.
Nah. Dude, I tell you, man, fucking YouTube dicks with you, too, because, like...
It unsubs people?
Yeah, like, out of nowhere, like, all of a sudden it says I've got, like... I don't know, man. My fucking sub count, like, changes fucking daily. I know I lost at least one subscriber, so, I mean... But it fucking tells me every now and then that I'm at, like, 255, and then all of a sudden I'm at, like, I don't know, fucking 275, and then I'm down. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm 3 away from 300.
Dude, that's why I just don't even keep track of that shit anymore.
I don't keep track too. I'm just surprised. I'm like, I'm 3 away from 300. Huh.
I really never pay attention to it. Like, out of nowhere, dude, I get, like, people subbing me, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
I noticed this because I get emails when people sub, and whenever I upload like 5 or 6 songs in a row, for about a week straight, it's like every day I was like 2 people, 3 people, 4 people.
Yeah, I'm at 271 subscribers.
I think I'm at a
Hooray.
grand total of 69.
There
Oh,
you go.
you stay there. You stay
Yeah,
there.
you stay there.
Fuck no.
No, you stay there, and then you just show it to Johnny. Johnny will be so mad because he wanted
Yeah.
to stay at 69.
Yeah,
and
he
you
was
went
pissed
70
because I
and-
subbed to him and he brought him to 70. He's like, what the fuck? I was at 69 subs, damn it. I'm like, sorry.
It's like he was gaining so many subs so fast, so he didn't get to enjoy his 69.
Yeah, his 69 because we were actually he was on a podcast. He's like, I got
His
69 subs.
His 69 ended quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
was
I'm
that on like Manic Monday or some shit?
Yep, I think so. Hold on.
It was like on a Monday, Thursday, or maybe his show. I'm uncertain. I just know that
I don't think it was on his show because I know it was on it. So it was
No,
All because I'm
Wiggy-
sitting underneath the fucking ceiling fan.
yeah, I think it was a Monday.
Yeah, it was a Manic Monday. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta get something to drink. All right.
That was just
Oh, Billy, that's back as normal. Some point made.
So how was your what's the word I'm looking for? How was your audience response towards your video, Young Jay? The justice
A lot
one.
of people were calling it bullshit, but a lot of people that commented on it kind of agreed with it.
So it was a
and-
half and half?
Yeah, pretty much, and a couple of people won it out of the tweet that I sent. Reject.
Oh, it was more so like it was more so for the fact that like it's like fucking we quit rah rah rah. Now as soon as that popped up, like I didn't care that it was in the tweet. It was a bit annoying because my phone kept going off.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Nah, it's alright. Yeah, but it was more so that like it I don't know who wrote it. Nah, but someone wrote oh we quit. I think it was TP.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, nah, and yeah, someone wrote, oh, we've quit, and they have my name in there as well. And so I said, well, fuck, I didn't quit. I don't know what's going on here.
Into this.
Yeah, it's like fuck that. So that's why I got like pissed with it, and it was just like fucking take me out of this, eh? You're dragging my name into it, no way.
With that shit. I drag everybody's name into it.
Nah, but yeah, in the end, I ended up just freaking leaving the chat, changing all my DPs back and everything anyway.
Back to reject from space.
Nah, it's always just been just reject. Nah, my background's the only thing that was actually reject from space.
You just had to change the names.
Yeah. Oh, I've still got the Justice logo as my fucking YouTube display picture, but that's only because I actually like that. It's the first time someone's actually edited a picture for me.
Dude, why don't you ask friggin' Palpatine here?
Don't drag me into this right now. I'm on break. I'm on vacation.
Fuck your vacation. Make one for the poor dude.
I'm on vacation right now.
Dude, who the hell do you think made all the GFX here? Even my logo. He's the one that made it.
Your logo is probably one of my favorite ones to edit.
Dude, hands down, it's my favorite. Period.
What is?
Oh, my
Here's the
fucking...
logo.
Yeah, my logo.
But,
Hey, yo, you think you
yeah,
can possibly make me a watermark like that?
Yeah, I could. I just take that and just remove the white and the white from the back, and that's it.
And do it.
Please.
Either that, please, dude. Either that or just send me the
Goddamn,
fucking
dude.
PSD file.
I should
Probably-
still have it.
Oh.
The fuck Battlefield for $30.
Yeah, I could make you one reject. Just give me a week.
No,
It'll normally take me like 2 hours. Just I don't want to do it right now.
Not even. Palpatine has been like the photoshopping fucking madman as of late.
Yeah.
I think in one day he did. What
Do
was it?
you want me to tell you my 8-hour entertainment?
You're like 8-hour entertainment. Dude, I know you got me like
I got you
4 lower
I think,
thirds.
I think 2 sets of 2 different podcasts,
Mhm.
about 5 lower thirds apiece. 2 what are they called? Thumbnails.
Yep.
I did somebody's avatar, somebody's banner in the back, and then for fun, I was chilling in this live stream of this band called Psycho Stick, and then I was jokingly making Photoshop stuff in there. So
Dude, I'm bored. Let's go to.
no, they were playing League of Legends. It's the first time I've ever seen a metal band sitting there playing League of Legends, and then everyone's yelling at the singer to buy boots. So I just start making stuff. We're just in the chat yelling, "Boots! Buy more boots!" It was stupid funny because the bassist and the drummer had no idea what the hell they're doing. They're like, "What the hell are boots? What do they do?"
Dude, you send me into League of Legends, I'm a noob. Period. The only MOBA I've ever played is fucking Smite.
It's the same thing. It's just slower.
Yeah, I can't play fucking.
It's not
slow-paced
much
games.
slower, but it's the same thing. I don't know. I've never played these things. I just watch them. I don't
Dude.
play them because it's just like I have the attention span to view it. I don't have the
I've played
attention
it.
span to play it.
I think I've got like a level 4 account.
I don't.
Dude, I would not be able to play League of Legends. Too fucking slow. I'm not a big fan of MOBAs.
Please tell me
Yeah,
you still have your logo. Yes, I do. Sweet.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of playing, MMOs or anything of that sort, man.
Do you still wanted to say Young Jay,
Yeah.
or do you just want the leaf?
No, I want like my actual logo. God
Ooh.
damn.
That came out of nowhere, dude. Did not expect that burp to come up. Wow. I was just like, whoa, oh, shit.
You want it in like a corner, or you just want it any size so you can adjust it?
In a corner, much simpler.
Okay, so.
Okay, who has? Never mind. Dumb question.
It's fucking reject.
Yeah, I'm figuring like I doubt it's that windy in Florida.
What
Yeah.
corner?
What?
The
Left,
wind chime.
Right, top left, top right.
Yeah. It's always me. It doesn't matter where I live. It's always going to be me with
Yeah,
the
I was
fucking
going to
wind
say,
chimes.
wind chime or birds, one of the two.
Well, if
Oh,
it's
it's alright.
Backsmasher,
When you
it's
actually
crickets.
first sent me the link and I was getting my headset, we had motorbikes going through the park.
The fuck?
Dude, it's, what was it, the other night I was talking to Kobo on Skype, and he's like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, that's an airplane.
Yeah, I call them the,
Yeah.
the fucking kamikaze dive bombers.
Yeah, dude, they fucking, well, where I'm at now isn't that bad. When I lived in Philly, dude, like right outside of Philly, I think I was on, like, I know I was on a southwest route, and it was usually landing or taking off. And when these planes look like they're like, maybe like 5 feet, yeah, when they look like they're 5 feet in the air, like, that's how wide they fucking are when you're viewing it, you're like, holy shit. You look up and you're like, I see the landing gear is down. The airport's like 20 miles from here. Are you fucking... No. Airport was maybe like 6 miles from my house. And it's just like, holy shit, the fucking landing gear's down. Wow. Okay, so I can read that. I shouldn't be able to read that on an airplane. Like when you're reading like, certain hatches and shit, I'm like, holy fuck. I could count rivets if I wanted to.
Okay, my overlay thing isn't working properly and that's annoying.
Yeah, you have to back out and back in. Mine wouldn't work. Oh no, yours isn't adjusting right, is it?
No, it's not. Fuck it. Hang on, I'll put it as my logo.
It's probably not that big. I mean,
Ah.
it's probably too big.
That one.
I don't know what to tell you.
From off the bridge.
There you go. It worked as my logo. And so, yeah, it's got the little old face with the justice come behind it.
Yeah, that thing was massive. It was like the size of the screen when you fucking put it on.
Yeah. Yeah, I clicked my face, and that's so it showed my screen up. I should probably unclick it because otherwise I'm just gonna continuously staring at myself. That's just awkward.
Ugh, fuck. Don't like that. Definitely not fun. Ugh.
Oh, sounds like you're coughing up a fucking lung.
No, it wasn't even a cough. It was a fucking sneeze out of nowhere, man.
The fuck?
Yeah, allergies are allergy season down here. This year is fucking brutal. I felt bad. Owen Thursday had to come home early from school. His fucking one eye like swelled open. It was like, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Then Friday woke up and both eyes were fucking bloodshot red. I'm like, man, this kid better not have pink eye. So we took him to the doctors and he tested negative for pink eye. It's just allergies. So we had to like give him a new fucking allergy medicine. I was like, that sucks. Because the kid's been sneezing like left and right, like out of fucking nowhere. And we found out he's really sensitive to certain fragrances and shit. No, new day, first day with new tongue, can't speak. And Jordan got for Christmas, or Owen got for Christmas, you know those bod fucking body sprays?
Yeah.
And he got that, and he fucking sprayed himself. Next thing you know, he's like, achoo, achoo. I'm like, oh my God, go get in the shower. I'm like, wash that shit the fuck off, please. And then he gave it to Jordan, and Jordan's still spraying it in the room. And I'm like, hey, dummy, if your brother's allergic to it, get it the fuck out of there. He's like, but I haven't sprayed it. I'm like, I don't care. The kid's that fucking sensitive. He's fucking sneezing his ass off. Ugh. That's another burp that I did not expect.
Okay.
So, it kind of sucks video game-wise coming out as of late. Like, you know, it's
tomorrow.
South Park and then Titanfall.
No,
Like,
Walking Dead episode 2, season 2 tomorrow.
I could care
You
less
got a
about
bunch of
that game.
DLC stuff. You're looking at it for yourself. I'm looking at it all across the board.
Still, even across the board, it's not like it's much.
It's
like,
not
wow.
a lot.
March,
But
yeah.
It's a lot more than last month.
True. I think it's funny that Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear, whatever the hell it is, not
The
Solid.
next Metal Gear.
The next Metal Gear, they fucking knocked it down to like $30.
Fucking
Yeah, the game's short, like wicked short. Like we're talking like 2.5 hours short, from what I heard.
Yeah, I'm not wasting my money on it.
And it's a prequel, though. It's like, okay, so it's a prequel. You would figure that like they're gonna release that game. When are they gonna release the other one? Like,
There's supposed to be 2 out this year, I know. So
yeah, I know it's supposed to be 2 out this year, but
this
are they
one
gonna
might come out April, maybe May, maybe even just early June, and the other
Like
one
it-
might be like Christmas time.
No.
Fourth quarter.
Yeah, like it makes no sense. Like it's like, okay, I don't know. I think it's May that it's coming out. I have no clue. The one I want to know is Project Spark. When the fuck they're gonna come out with that? Damn it. Because they said it was supposed to be February.
Oh, the one where you get to like build world and stuff with
Mhm.
Connect.
Yeah.
With the Connect that like 90% of the population don't use.
To be honest with you, I use the shit out of that thing. It is so fucking easy to use, and everybody bitches about it, and I'm like, really? I have no problems with mine.
Dude, nothing will beat when fucking Dookie was in the fucking chat when he first got his Connect.
Oh god, we kept fucking saying Xbox off.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have his headphones plugged in.
Fucking idiot.
I'm like, dude, fucking... Or, no, yeah, he didn't have headphones on, so, because he was in the chat, and I'm like, Xbox off! Fucking thing recognizes Xbox select. And of course, everybody's fucking trying to yell it to me, and I'm like, dude, I'm in another room and I have headphones on. So...
I don't even own one, so I'm
so
good.
if my Kinect can fucking hear you through all that, which is absolutely hilarious, and it can't. I think it's the thing I like about it though. Like if you turn it on and you're nowhere near it, and all of a sudden you step into front of the viewing area for the fucking Kinect, it instantly. Yep, it's like, hello, Brett. I'm like, sweet. I don't even have to fucking say shit.
Guys, you're like, hey, I'm out.
Yeah, so like I usually do that. So like, because Sophie's got her own fucking profile on it.
See, I wouldn't be able to help it. I'd have to try and creep someone else out. And like, if I ever went to someone's house that had an Xbox One, I'd turn it on, I'd turn the TV off, and then walk away. So when they come walking in the room, it doesn't look like anything's on, and all of a sudden they just hear this random voice go, hello, such and such.
Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't say anything. It just says it across the screen. If it talked back to me, I'd be like, fuck you, turn voice off now.
I was actually watching a video where someone said, they had their iPhone. They spoke to Siri, and they ended up calling her something like, you stupid foul bitch or some shit like that. And then all it says is like, all she says is, I respect you. Straight after it. So then they're like, see, that there is how you please a woman. If a teacher at school gives you a bad grade, call her a stupid blah blah blah. I'll respect you. Matt, you're expelled, but I respect you.
I think it's funny. My buddy's got it, and the first day he was like, Siri, why are you such a bitch? Or, Siri, what is the best phone out there? And she's like, you're holding it. And he's like, no. What is the best phone out there? Stop fucking with me, you dumb.
Which still makes me want to watch that movie with Joaquin Phoenix, and I keep forgetting
Dude,
about it.
Her. It's actually
Yeah.
a really good movie. It's a bit creepy.
I figured it was. I really wanted to watch it. I keep forgetting about it.
We'll go download it now.
No, because Netflix might kick me out of here.
Oh.
I will later. You know what? I'll set it for Q. Hold
Yeah,
on.
set it for Q.
Let me borrow it real quick.
Okay.
Since Johnny likes to borrow things.
To be honest with you, I watched it. It wasn't bad. Like, you have to keep an open mind. It's really odd.
I know it's going to be odd. It's just Joaquin Phoenix. A lot of his roles are a
Fucking
little odd.
Yeah.
But he's an entertaining actor.
Yes, he is. Have you seen I'm Still Here? His mockumentary?
No, but that's the one where he ruined his life for like 3 years.
Yeah. Well, it was like a year where he,
I don't know. He did cocaine off of someone. He did a lot of things, and people thought he was like literally off the chain.
Yeah.
He
Well,
is a
dude, he
method
fucking was, man. He did a really good job at it, but like his hair's all fucking straggled the fuck out. That's when he quit acting and was gonna just, start a rap career.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It was amazing.
It was interesting, let's put it that way. At one point, he's running around with just a shirt on, hugging people. Yeah, just a shirt on. I mean, no underwear, dick fucking flapping in the fucking wind. Yeah, quite interesting.
I just asked Siri a few questions then. Got some pretty funny answers. Pretty stupid.
I think it cracks me the fuck up that that they installed that on the iPhone. Like, it amazes me, some of the shit. And their maps. Do you remember when their maps first fucking came out?
Oh god.
That was so bad.
That was such an epic fail. Like, oh my god, fucking Apple's maps were like.
Yeah, my friend was getting mad whenever he'd search for something, and then I would search for something, and mine would be correct, and I was on the Android, and he's like,
yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, because Apple Maps, when it first came out, I remember.
Not only couldn't find a lot of places, it
didn't even recognize the fucking capital of Poland. It didn't recognize it wouldn't even put it on the map. It was funnier than fuck.
My old house wouldn't register. There'd be all the numbers on the street. Like 22 was there, 23 was there, but 21 was not there. It said 21 did not exist.
Hey,
Dude,
so it's like, yeah, cool. I live in a vacant lot. Awesome.
It's funny if you go into Google Maps and if you punched in my address and you move it down just a hair, you can actually see my wife on the phone. Cobe actually pointed it out to me. Because you know how
Back
you can
when- Oh, yeah.
you know how in Google Maps you can progress forward a little bit. It's not to the next address. It's kind of in between.
Yeah.
And then you position it and you turn and you can actually see her at the front door on the phone trying to get in the house. I was like, that's funnier than hell. But if you look at Google Maps from the satellite image,
yeah,
my front yard is you have my car, then there's my mom's car, my dad's truck, and my brother's car. But if you just go from the street view, it's just my car. It makes no sense. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I was on Zillow looking up real estate and shit like that. Because there was apparently one of my neighbor's houses went into foreclosure. Because we were cracking jokes for Cobe and his wife, and I was like, dude, check it out. Fucking house is for sale. It's only $68,000. Because the market is wicked cheap down here compared to most places.
Yeah.
When the housing markets took a shit, my parents' house, they bought it for $93,000. The max value was $120,000, and now now it's actually better. But 3 years ago, it was worth $45,000.
Fucking Christ.
Now it's up to $68,000. My dad's like, thank God we're fucking not moving anywhere. My house, we bought it for the max value of my house was $250,000 back in the heyday of the fucking housing market. It dropped down to $70,000, and that's what we picked it up for. And now it's back up to $95,000. So I can't complain. Not like I'm gonna fucking sell this thing anytime soon.
Just going back to the Google Maps. Back when I was 19, I had a car that was doing a radiator flush on it. And yeah, the satellite photos were taken and whatnot, so I checked it when it all came out and whatnot, and yeah, all you see is a car and then some legs hang out from underneath it.
Did you hear in England?
I was under there, no kidding man, I was under there for like maximum of like 2.5, 3 minutes because all I was doing was just undoing the little bung underneath the radiator to drain it out. That's the only reason I was under there. And yeah, it was just in that brief moment, happened to go over, and all you see is these two legs and like part of my arm hanging out as well while I'm reaching under it.
Did you hear the controversy with the Google car in England at one point? There was a little girl that saw the car coming, and she played dead on the side of the road. She just fucking laid down, acted like she was dead. So for like a month after that, like, you know, the cops were investigating, like looking for like, you know, somebody that was killed and shit. And she actually had to come out and say, "No, I'm still alive."
Oh fuck.
Because the police got involved and everything else. Like her dad was like, "That's you. You're not dead. You're gonna have to tell them." And she had to like go to the police and go, "It's me. I'm alive. I just played dead."
God.
Dude, you should go onto like YouTube, man. You can find some or just do like an image search, because some people find that fucking car and they go chasing after it and shit.
Yeah.
That car has caused more fucking accidents than anything else too.
Oh fuck.
Because like people are looking at it, not fucking looking, and fucking run into other cars and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, and it's funny because like the one that came around here, it's one of the smaller compact cars, but then it's got that like 3-foot fucking camera set up on it. You're like, what the fuck is that? And of course it says Google and fucking big ass words on the side of the car and shit.
Like, I have no idea.
Like, it just cracks me the fuck up. Like that was the one thing I remember when they first fucking came out with it, was like, you know, you could search anything and be like, oh shit, there's a picture. And I remember the one place that I lived at in Texas, you could actually go down the fucking road and you saw my fucking girlfriend at the time, my mama, fucking outside watering the fucking, like watering the fucking garden and shit. I'm like, that's quite interesting. And she's like, what? I'm like, you're on Google. And she's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, your face is blurred off. She's like, that's fucking weird. I was like, yeah, they don't have the rights to fucking release any, you know, unless you sign a piece of paper saying you gave them the fucking rights to. She's like, oh. I'm like, yeah, they'll just blur your face the fuck out.
Yep.
Which, you know, it still cracks me at code. I was telling him how you were the one that pointed out that Jen was on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
On Google Maps.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Oh, let me see if I can fucking find it here.
Yeah, because I was looking up his address to see where we're going for when we're down there next week, and pulled up the street view, and here's his wife standing out on the front porch talking on the phone.
Yeah, here it is. Pull up the street view. Yeah, you can see my patchy fucking spot of grass. Yeah. I don't care. You guys can know my fucking address. If you show up at my fucking house, it would be met with a shotgun.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Not really. Okay. You're allowed in.
You're like, you just need to take take this test.
So yeah, if you
how the fuck do I open the chat?
It's in the upper
left-hand side. Yeah,
left-hand side. Yep. If you click that and then you move down just a little bit down the street.
Yeah, you see her.
You can see her fucking standing right there.
Hey, the van that was once had a rear end.
That's not a van.
Oh. God damn it, I hate this fucking...
You can zoom in all the way.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. SUV. Fuck it is.
Yep.
On the plus side, they did blur out the license plate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're obligated to do that by law.
Yep. Actually, the car will be going into the. It just got estimated, and the nice thing is we might not actually have to pay anything for it because we have the $100 deductible.
Yeah.
And it's calling for an inner plate piece, and the guy's like, it's actually not that bad. He's like, it got dented a little bit. He's like, I can push that back in and not have to use that. He goes, and that's the $100 right there. So I was like, all right,
That's
cool. Yeah, because I mean, you saw how bad that fucking dent was.
Mm-hmm.
My God, my wife. She's like, and it was funny as hell because she instantly, like, when that happened, she cried. She was crying, and she's like, my husband's gonna kill me. He thinks I can't drive, and I'm just kind of like, well, you can't. Not for nothing, you can't do
Just prove the point.
Like, seriously, dude. I mean, it's funny as hell because this is the second accident she's had in this fucking car. First one wasn't her fault, though. First one was some dumbass kid. And I told Jen, I was like, you should be happy that I wasn't there. She's like, why? I'm like, I probably would have killed her. And she's like, why? I'm like, because it was on Sophie's side of the car that got fucking hit. And the girl didn't even fucking wait at the stop sign. Jen was driving by, and the fucking bitch just fucking did a stop and go and fucking plowed right in the front end, or right into the side on my daughter's side of the car. Sophie was 2.5 years old at that point. Yeah, I almost flipped shit. I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. And here's the stupid thing about Florida. Everybody is held accountable. Like, if it happened in a parking lot, it would have been deemed both persons' fault.
Yeah.
Just because it is what it is. And since there was an actual witness and the cops were called, and they could actually verify that it wasn't my wife's fault, she wasn't held responsible for getting hit. Because this fucking broad dude hit the fucking door. I mean, when she fucking hit good and fucking hard and wasn't paying attention at all. And, like, her parents were, like, the girl's parents were there, and they were trying to, like, calm her down, and my wife was livid. And they're like, you don't need to talk to our daughter that way. And she's like, you need to fucking teach your kid how to fucking drive. Jen's like, you hit the side. She's like, my 2-year-old daughter's in the back seat. You hit her side of the car. And the thing that sucked was, dude, like, in Florida, you only have 14 days after an accident to seek medical assistance.
Yeah.
So, if you don't, then you're fucked. Like, the insurances won't cover it. So, like, Sophie had to go to the doctor. We had to have all the kids go to the doctor because all the kids were in the car. So Jen went to the doctor. Her neck was all fucking out of alignment. Both kids in the back seat, like, Sophie's neck was a little bit out.
Yeah.
They actually had to do, like, a fucking, they didn't set her neck, but they messed with the muscles a little bit. And then all the kids had, like, neck injuries. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I was like, how fast was that bitch going? She went from, like, 0 to 20 is pretty much what it was. And it was a Jeep Wrangler that fucking hit, too.
Oh, fuck.
That had, like, it was an older style Jeep Wrangler, so it had the fucking metal fucking front bumper.
Yeah.
I was like, you'd be fucking kidding me. I was so pissed off at that one, man. I was like, you know what? It's a good thing I was home, because I probably would have gone to jail for beating a teenage kid. And then probably gone to jail for beating the shit out of the dad. Because I would have been like, listen here, motherfucker. Like, that's what kills me about youth of America today, man. They are so spoiled. So fucking spoiled. And you know what sucks? Like, I have a kid that just acts like, everything should be fucking given to her. Like, I feel bad for the fucking teachers at school because she's just, a fucking asshole to the fucking teachers. And it's like, I don't raise my kids that way. I want them to be respectful. I don't want them to be an ignorant ass. And my kid is just, she's like, how can I put it? She's 4 more referrals away from getting expelled. Yeah, I just found that one out today. And apparently, she's 6 more away. But there was a teacher that kind of stepped out of line, and one of her teachers, the teacher has it in for her, because my daughter was an asshole to her in the first half of the year, and now the teacher's not taking shit, so she's going to be an ignorant fucking twat back towards her. which is just fucking dumb when it comes to being a teacher. It's like, really?
Yeah.
You know, come on now. Well, you know, she flat out, like, blatantly admitted that she hates my daughter. I'm like, all right, well, it is what it is. Don't let that, you know, interfere with, you know, anything that, you know, you can't let that interfere with your judgment on, you know, a student.
Yeah.
No matter how much the kid's a fucking asshole to you, you're a teacher. You're supposed to be, you know, you lead by example. This one's fucking not. She, you know, you could tell when we had our parent-teacher conference that she despises my daughter and is out to fucking get her. And it doesn't help that my daughter is an asshole to her as well, you know? And she flat out tells my wife that she's like, if this happens again, she's going to get expelled. Like, she was way out of line. You know, shouldn't even be talking about that. So my wife had to have a talk with the principal about everything, and then the guidance counselors and everything else. And I think we're going to end up getting her moved out of that class because it's just... I flat out said, I said, look, I don't like where this is going because the teacher's going to have it out for her, and when she does, I think it's complete and utter crap. Because if my daughter freaking does... I mean, my daughter's not, you know, the model student, but if my daughter does one little thing wrong, she writes her up.
What the fuck?
And I was like, I'm not going to have that, dude. I was like, if she gets expelled because of this teacher, this is bullshit. Like, I understand it. Like, you know, if you're a teacher, you can't go having a biased opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I literally dealt with that in first grade, my mom fucking told me. I had a teacher, like, I drew something for, like, a class project, and my teacher ripped it up in front of the class.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, dude, my mom was livid. Now, here's the thing. My mom worked for, she worked for this, like, not the school district, but she dealt with the non-public school districts. So she was in the frickin', you know, the school system. She knew how everything worked.
Yeah.
And I remember my mom sat in on a class, and, like, you know how, like, they could have, like, your parents could show up to school or whatever when you were younger for, like, the one day to see how everything, like, how they do everything and shit in class. When my mom's sitting in the back of the room, the teacher didn't know that my mom worked for, you know, the Montgomery County Intermediate Unit, which dealt with all of the school districts in the fucking area. And the teacher was just real ignorant about shit and this and that, and didn't realize my mom was in the back of the class either. And once she saw my mom, her fucking attitude changed. And then my mom sat down in a parent-teacher conference and was like, look, I work for the, you know, Montgomery County Intermediate Unit. I know how the school system works. After that, from then on, that teacher kissed my mom's ass. It was the funniest thing. And I wasn't exactly the easiest student, but I would get bored. And, you know, that's back before they had the whole, like, you know, medication for ADD and ADHD.
Yeah.
So I was so rammy, they gave me 3 gym classes that year.
Fuck.
They were like, we got to get rid of this excess energy, you know? This kid, we'll just give him an extra gym. Well, 2 gym classes isn't working, we'll throw him in another gym class.
And let me guess, that worked.
No, it didn't.
God.
Dude, I was a kid that had, like, let's put it this way, I had so much energy as a kid, my parents got me into sports because they're like, this kid's fucking rammy. Let's get him out and fucking tire him the hell out.
Yeah, in high school, in primary school now, I got diagnosed with hyperactivity disorder. So basically, if I enjoyed doing something, that's all I wanted to do for that until I got bored of it. So I used to enjoy running and whatnot. So I ended up making like Queensland team, or like my state team from year. Oh shit! Okay, I would have been from about 9 years old all the way through to about 16.
Oh, wow.
Every year, I made state team.
Christ.
I ended up getting offered to go and play indoor soccer over in Brazil, New Zealand, and England.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, but that was more so because, you know, that's something that I was quite passionate about. A lot of my family played soccer and whatnot. I'm actually going to have to get off because my battery on my laptop's now sort of flashing at me and yelling and shit. So.
No problem, man. Hey, thanks for being on, dude. We appreciate it.
Oh, good, man. It's probably going to be the last I'll be able to jump on for a while, and that courtesy of work.
All right, no problem, man. Have a good one.
All right. Keep in touch.
Yep, definitely.
We'll see you, Richard.
See ya.
Yeah, dude. It's funny. My parents tried to figure out something for me to do constantly. So, like, growing up, you know, I had let's see, they had me in jiu-jitsu and what the fuck, karate.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, like, I would do football or baseball. And it was just like, get him to do so. Like, my parents were like, all right, so since he's constantly ramming and has all this energy, let's get him to focus this energy in some sort of sport.
Yeah, by the way, the update's out apparently.
No, sweet, it is.
Yeah, Sheenite's just like somebody's video that already has it up.
All right, give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Yep, we'll kick it off too.
Alright,
Be right back.
Alright,
Yeah.
by the way, thanks for the fucking GFX again, man.
Oh, that took like nothing, right?
No, dude, I'm talking about for all of it. My fucking banners, my thumbnails, my fucking display.
Oh,
pictures.
that. Well, you should see what I'm doing right now.
Do I even want to know is the correct question.
I don't know. Let me see. Do I screen share? I can screen share. Screen share.
My first question is, does it have a horse cock?
No. This is for rejects.
Oh, fucking Christ. Dude is gonna absolutely love that, man.
That's. It took a little bit.
Tell you this, more patience than I'd have.
It didn't take that long. I was only quiet for like, what, 20 minutes?
About.
Something like that.
Because it's going to take me forever to fucking...
Let me see.
Gonna take you forever to download it.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking download it now. Add-ons.
Dude, ramen noodles with sriracha. Delicious.
Dude, I ever tell you what I used to do? Fucking take, we used to take habanero peppers, right? Take about 10 of them and get the big jars of the pickles.
Yep.
And drop them into the fucking big jars of pickles, and the heat transfers from the habanero into the fucking pickle.
Yo, the update's called Michael, right? That's the one I said I haven't gotten.
No, the one that I'm seeing is the business update.
Is it?
That's all I'm seeing right now.
God damn it, they screwed me.
Yeah, it says business update.
Son of a beach.
All right.
Fucking get this one.
Alright, downloading that. That's not that big of a file, though.
Alright, dude, that's only a trailer. Where the hell did you go and get it? In the in-game store?
Yeah, you go to the in-game store and you go into add-ons.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, get the stupid dashboard one. Wait, you were saying habanero peppers?
Yeah, you take the fucking the pickle jar, like you get the like 1 gallon fucking big ass pickles from wherever, and you take out like 1 pickle or 2 and drain out some of the juice so you got room, and you drop about 10 habaneros into it, and the heat transfers from the habanero pepper into the fucking pickle, and we would put that in our fucking ramen, dude. Like, you get the fucking beef ramen noodles.
Yeah, dude, beef and chicken are my favorite too.
Yeah, the fucking beef, and then you end up cutting up like half of a dill pickle, and just fucking mixing it in, dude, and it literally, like, all the fucking heat from those habaneros. I mean, it dumbs it down a little bit. It's not that bad, I mean, it's not like, holy shit, my fucking mouth is on fire, but it gives it a phenomenal fucking, heat flavor to it. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Because I used to make, like, egg drop soup as well. You take the chicken flavor.
Yeah.
And as it's boiling, fucking drop in, like, an egg or 2 into the fucking thing. Like, you make sure you whip up the fucking egg. And then you drop it in, dude, and it comes out really fucking good. Like, it's like egg drop soup. Now, when you do your ramen, do you crush up the fucking noodles, or do you leave? Okay, alright, cool. I never understood people that crush it up. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, ramen is meant to be fucking eaten with chopsticks and fucking whole, big fucking noodles.
Yeah, but dude, it's a different story if I'm giving it to, like, my 3-year-old nephew.
Yes, it's completely different when you give it to a kid, but when it's a fucking grown adult and you're fucking watching them, like, chop it up and eat it with a spoon, I'm like, really?
Fuck that, dude. I got chopsticks chilling when I eat that shit, man.
Yeah, dude, oh my god, there was a Japanese restaurant that I used to go to that made homemade ramen noodles.
Oh.
And the way this dude did it by hand. So you'd see him fucking roll it up, like roll it out, twist, stretch, you know, twist again, stretch, twist, stretch, twist, stretch, twist, stretch,
Yeah.
to the point where it was fucking done, dude, just by hand, in like 20 stretches and twists. All of a sudden, he had ramen, like the noodles were that thin.
Fucking Christ.
It was the, like, and he did it in, like, you know, he would do it right in front of everybody so you could watch it. Dude, I was like, that is a fucking talent. I wouldn't know how to do that. And then they made their own homemade pan-fried dumplings. Oh, my God. Oh, I have a recipe for it now. I just fucking got it the other day.
Oh, fuck.
Hell, yeah. I know what I'm, when Cobe and them come down, I'm going to fucking make it. Because I was like, dude, I fucking love dumplings. That is my fucking, oh.
Dude, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of dumplings for some reason.
Well, it's pot stickers is what those are.
Yeah.
Those things are fucking awesome. That or the fucking fried wontons. I love fried wontons.
I didn't see it. Did you guys?
I don't have it.
See what?
The update.
The update for GTA 5.
Yeah, I fucking have it, dude. If you go into add-ons, it says business update.
I don't have it.
See, I went into. Hold on.
If
I
you
went
go,
into add-ons.
all right, so you go
New
in,
releases.
go on. I went into browse games,
Yep.
right?
Oh, okay, you have to go in there.
Yeah, you go into browse games, and then you go all the way over to fucking add-ons, and you hit new releases, and the first one that should show up is GTA, right next to fucking Pac-Man Museum.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have it yet.
Alright,
No.
let's check that shit right now, though.
Yeah,
Just for shits and giggles, change your shit over to England. I bet you it'll fucking show up there.
That's kind of what I was thinking about doing. So,
Or,
alright,
or just for shits and giggles, go to fucking
Aussie.
alphabetical.
Yeah. Alright. I gotta switch screens. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I have no problem with that. My shit fucking shut up instantly.
Oh yeah, apparently tomorrow's update is supposed to kill all glitches.
Well,
I don't care, I earned a couple of hundred G's out of that, but
they've got an olive.
Okay, shut them for me now.
Alright, there you go. Apparently there's a Battlefield 4 add-on. I think I fucking already have that.
Yeah, I think it's the handgun one. Aha, the business update.
Yeah, oh no, this is just China Rising and Premium. I already fucking have those.
Yeah, that's who are.
Fuck it. Yeah, Zero Flukes is actually going to be getting, is going to get Premium finally.
Oh, fuck, about time, my dude.
Yep, I'm thrilled that he's fucking doing it. And he's going to be watching Cobe's house. Yep, yeah, when Cobe comes down here.
Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna say, hey, Kobe, you got a stalker, my dude. Okay, about 2 more seconds, I'm done with the update already.
Nice. I don't even know what my update's sitting at.
And I'm done. All that for like a 58 megabyte download.
Yeah, wasn't. Oh shit, dude, mine's already done. Sweet.
Yeah, wasn't that much, man.
Yeah, I expected it to be like, dude, like all the other updates were like fucking 2 gigs.
Not from what I got, man. All mine were actually pretty quick. A couple of freaking seconds.
No, but no, if you went to all the packs and shit like that,
Yeah, that's what I did. I got
They-
all of them, the Valentine's Day and all that shit.
yeah, they were fucking 2 gigs each one. Because I was like, holy fuck, man.
Sheena is playing GTA 5 already.
That bitch.
Sully and Wall are both playing.
Yeah, Sully.
Dude, that's Wolfpack, isn't it?
Yep. Dude, I'm just happy that I'm not fucking dealing with that kid.
Dude, the only guy actually liking Wolfpack now is probably
Bro Knives.
Knives and Radio. That's about it.
Yep. Yeah, Radio's pretty cool, man. I mean, I'm glad to see him take over as general. I had a lot of people that were like, well, aren't you angry that he's general? I said, no, I actually wanted him to be general, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because, well, when I was going through everything in Wolfpack, and I was really ill my week of chemo, he did everything for me. Like, he helped out so much. And I actually told Sinister and 007 that if he wasn't to become general and they were to handpick somebody else, that I was going to leave the community and take about 20 people with me. And he goes, are you serious? He's like, you stand behind him that much? I said, yes. Honest to God, I stand behind him that much. I said, he's that good of a dude, and I think that he should be general. I said, I'm sorry, but anybody else that thinks otherwise can eat a fat bag of dicks because he's that good of a fucking, person. I was like, he knows his shit. He should have been general in, what fucking clan was he in? God damn it.
Dude, don't ask, man.
Shit, hold on.
I really don't keep track of people's histories. I just know mine. Recruited in the back and pretty much from recruit all the way
I don't even know why you put fuck. I don't even know why you give credit to Wolfpack. That's what cracks me the fuck up.
Dude, why the fuck not? I was in there for like 0.2. Actually, I was in there for like what?
A day?
Yeah.
If that?
So fuck it, I'll just remove it from my shit.
Yeah, you were in there for all of a day, and that was about it. Which cracked me the fuck up because I recruited you in, and then that night we went to.
Yeah, that night you're like, yeah, I'm gonna bring you over to freaking XK to help rebuild it.
I was like, I'm going over to XK. You're coming with me, and we're gonna rebuild it. You're like, all right.
I'm like, what? Like, yeah.
And I brought Potts with me, which was like the worst idea ever.
Yeah, he's my lieutenant.
Well, dude, here's the issue. Potts at that point was he was actually gonna be decent. Like, he figured he was gonna. How can I put it? He actually started, coming around and being decent. Wasn't being a cocky prick about anything. I was like, all right, cool. And then Ghosts came out, and
he had that big ass meltdown.
Yeah, dude, like, I don't fucking get it, man. It's not rocket science.
Dude, I can give him this now. Since I appointed him in a leadership position, he's actually been taking care of shit when I'm not online. Which on Ghost is not very often I'm online on that shit.
Like, it wasn't, I don't know, man. My biggest issue is, like, don't tell me you're going to help me out with something.
And don't.
And then not. And he didn't like it because, he's like, well, I want to be leadership. Well, at that point, he wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
That's the only issue. Like, you guys people need to understand, like, if they want to be leadership, then prove to us that you're going to want it, and don't be a douche to everybody. And that was the thing, like, right off the fucking bat, he was a dick to fucking, Zadian.
Yeah.
That one night. And Scott flat out was like, dude, he's like, are you always an asshole, or just, you just having a bad day? And that's bad when a recruit fucking says that, and that recruit has, like, 20 other people he wants to bring in, and then doesn't because one person fucks it up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, dude, what the fuck is that? I think it's like the Trashes or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fucking Psychotic once is talking to Sinister about trying to become general of fucking New Dynasty and bringing all of them into New Dynasty. I flat out told who the hell was it that told me? I think Fumble told me. I'm like flat out, dude, it's not gonna happen, period. They're not gonna come in and all just have their fucking positions just like that, period.
What, the Trashes want to fucking come back? Didn't they leave?
Yeah, they left, but fucking Psychotic's going behind my back and everybody else's, going to Sinister and trying to...
you know what? I don't know why they brought Psychotic over.
Because apparently New Dynasty's absolutely fucking dead.
Yeah, well, like I said, I still don't know why they brought fucking Psychotic back, and I'm gonna fucking say that flat out on fucking air. And if he's watching this, you can go fuck himself. That kid is such a piece of shit for the fucking dude. I didn't like him when he was in fucking New Dynasty the first time. Here's how much of a dick this kid was. We're playing Modern Warfare 3. We're playing Overpass. We're getting our asses kicked because he keeps... Alright, when you're playing Domination on Overpass on Modern Warfare 3, you don't get the A flag. You don't touch the A flag. Now we're losing, and what's he fucking do? He's like, I'm going to get the A flag. We get spawn trapped, right?
Yeah.
So because of this kid, we're getting spawn trapped. He leaves the fucking game and then joins back on the other fucking team.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, dude, I was like, not for nothing, man. I don't care if you're a captain or whatever. I'm like, that's a fucking dick move. And I was a captain at that point. I was living. And I flat out went to fucking, what the fuck is his name? Killen. I was like, yo, dude, I'm like, this is what happened. This is what went down. I was like, I'm never fucking gaming with that kid again. He can go fuck himself. I was like, dude, you don't pull that bullshit. I was like, and you know what? I was like, it kind of looks like we're boosting when you have somebody from XGC pull that shit, you know?
Dude, the thing is numerous people in XK have done that, and I constantly tell them, don't fucking do that. Especially due to the fact that Microsoft and Activision are banning people left and right for that bullshit.
Yep.
Yet they still fucking do it.
Well, dude, you know what? Like that. This is why, you know, Battlefield. It is what it is.
Yeah.
We don't really fucking get that much, and then it'll still move. You know, it'll move them over to our fucking squad the next time around.
Oh yeah. By the way, if you read. Oh, okay. You obviously read the general's notes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if this was in there or not, but apparently Battlefield's supposed to starting like their own variant of Clan Wars.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Yeah. I don't think any of us will go into it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Aren't we the only Battlefield squad?
Well, no, hell no.
No,
There's an actual.
they just had a tournament like 2 days ago.
No.
No, I'm talking about
for
XGC.
For XGC.
XGC. I thought they meant-
No, dude, no. There's an actual Battlefield clan.
Oh.
That I'm actually thinking about asking Sinister if we can join.
Yeah.
I
There
forget
we go.
who the fuck is the general of it.
I don't know. I'm
one
gonna
of the-
talk to Apollo because, to be honest with you, it might be better if we go to the other clan just so we have people to fucking play with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because it kind of gets boring on what we're doing, and I'm just gonna, you know, be like, look, can we just move over there? And if I can bring my whole fucking squad with me, it'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to find these fucking like heists and all that bullshit.
You have to go to your printer in your fucking house.
God damn it.
You didn't fucking listen to anything I fucking told you, you dumbass.
Well, I listened. I spawned like 3 miles away from my house there.
What do you have it where you just randomly fucking spawn wherever?
Yeah, because I was doing that other thing and all that
Yeah.
bullshit, so I need to spawn near that one place.
It's bullshit, not bullshit. You need to fucking enunciate your words, cocksucker.
Fine, it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I see. You still fucking get it. It's fucking bullshit. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Finally.
Yay!
Jump off a fucking...
Very good! You are special, young gang.
That's all I hear.
Guess we're in a lobby full of epileptic people.
No, that wouldn't be epileptic people. We'd be
No.
having seizures, you dumbass.
Yeah, dude,
I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear you're tired. No,
No,
fuck you.
actually I'm not. I'm just not paying attention, that's why. I'll admit it. This time I'm not fucking paying attention.
This cocksucker always, I'm tired. Fuck you. No, nope, sorry.
No.
Nah, dude, I'm not tired. I'm just not paying attention.
I think it was vigilance.
I sent you a DM back smasher. If you could forward that to Reject, we got done. That was fast.
I don't know when Reject's gonna be on. You
No,
sent
you
me
just all you gotta do is just send them that.
Okay. I need to set my fucking spawn point back
Okay.
to my house.
That's
That
a
was
very
that was a little too fast.
save image as. There we go. Do.
And it was pretty simple, pretty cool. Has a little
Oh,
I don't know. There's a movie feel to it, like a goofy
Yeah.
movie feel to it.
That's nice, dude. I'll admit, I'm kind of jealous of your photoshopping skills. I wish I could fucking do that shit.
No, the thing I love about Palpatine, I'm on vacation. 20 minutes later, he's already working on it.
He reminds
20
me.
minutes after that, I'm done.
He reminds me of the dude from Clerks. It's supposed to be my day off.
Oh, you have no idea. That's how it was when I used to work. It was supposed to be my day off, and I get called in. Sad face.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I used to fucking hate that shit when I worked for AutoZone. Hey, can you come in? It's my day off. Yeah, well, we don't have a manager to open the store. I'm like, oh my fucking god, really? Can you call somebody else? Well, you live right around the corner. That's wonderful. I feel like shit. That's the shit I hated. The fact that, like, my store manager, like, my district manager, you know how, like, if the alarm goes off or anything like that, that the
Yep.
store manager, yeah. Because we didn't have a store manager, he put me at priority list number 1.
Because I lived around the block.
Because I lived 5 minutes from the fucking store. I was like, are you kidding me, dude? And the one night, dude, I was so pissed. The alarm went, it went off. And somebody locked the door, but the fucking wind was so bad that it fucking was shimmying the door back and forth. So I had to get up, fucking, me being me, because the cops are there, fucking hop on the scooter instead of driving the car at 3:30 in the morning.
Oh, fuck.
And it was in wintertime. And it was actually cold. Like, it was like 33 degrees. And I'm fucking like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. So I've got my wool fucking beanie on, my fucking goggles, my face protector fucking thing that's a skull, and a jacket, my fucking Red Sox jacket, which is beautiful fucking driving, and then pants. I'm like, motherfucker. I'm on a 50cc scooter fucking going the back roads, falling the fuck asleep. And I get there, and the cop's like, that's an interesting getup. I said, what do you want? You fuckers woke me the hell up. I'm like, I'm not even supposed to be working. Tomorrow's my day off. I was like, I just went to bed about an hour ago. What do you fucking need? Had to go in, fucking turn the alarm off, turn it back on, fucking leave. Like, my God. And what sucked about our alarm is, up north, when you set the alarm, a fucking bell would go off. You could fucking hear it. Be like, Meh. Well, this store didn't fucking have it. Didn't have it at all. I was like, you've got it. So if you went, you had to make sure that, it actually, sometimes you're like, fuck, did we make it in enough time? Did we not make it in enough time? And you have a minute, but sometimes, for some strange reason, the person you're with doesn't have everything they need to fucking grab, and they're running at the last possible second to the back of the fucking store to grab everything and then come back to the front. I'm like, you got a minute, you better hurry the fuck up. Numerous times I had to reset the alarm, fucking redo it, and then they fucking call you. You have to give them the fucking password. Fucking stupid shit. That's why I'm so happy that I'm not working for AutoZone anymore.
Well, one restaurant I used to work at, I lived pretty much across the street from the place. I mean, you had the restaurant, you had a couple other businesses that were beside it. Then you had the road, then you had my apartment complex. So I had, the day I quit, because I had it with the restaurant manager because he was a fucking bitch. Because the way the restaurant, the way the management system was supposed to work is you come in as an associate manager, you have this workbook that you have to go through in order to, level up in the management. Well, I came in and she didn't like me from the word go because I had Mother's Day week. When I hired in, the one stipulation I had before I accepted the position was I had Mother's Day weekend off because I was getting married that weekend to my first wife. And so the recruiter's like, yeah, no problem. We'll make sure you have it off. So I go in there, and they're like, well, no, everybody works Mother's Day. Nobody has a day off. I said, yeah, I do. I said, have fun. I'm going to be on my honeymoon at that point in time. Go fuck yourself. And, so she didn't like me from the word go. And I finally had enough, and this is like, I got into the restaurant in March, and I think November, December, the same year, I was like, fuck you, I'm out of here. Because she wasn't doing shit, and the district manager was so far up her ass that it wasn't even funny. She had him wrapped around her little finger. So I quit. That night, I get a call from the alarm company. Yeah, we've got an alarm going on inside. The motion detector went off. I said, that's nice. I said, I don't work there anymore. Oh, well, you're the only person that's on the contact list. Sorry, don't tell you. Tell the cops to break in. I don't fucking care.
I think, dude, the funny thing is when I got let go, relieved of my position at AutoZone.
Yeah.
The funniest thing was they had LP come in, right? And this is how I got let go for it's like terms of service. When I got fired from AutoZone, it's because I didn't properly dispose of an AutoZone rewards card. Because I completely forgot about it, and it stayed in my back pocket and went through the wash, and I threw it out at home. It had $20 on it, and apparently, they're like, because they didn't see me properly dispose of it in the store, and I cracked a joke about using it. That's what I got fucking fired for.
Oops.
But they gave me unemployment, so I didn't fucking care. And nobody ever gets unemployment from AutoZone.
Thank God.
And they had loss prevention come in, and this guy was acting like a hard ass the whole time. Well, he's like, if you work with us, we'll make sure. And I was like, dude, I haven't done anything wrong. I'm not being an asshole. I haven't done anything wrong. Counted on my drawers, never took any money from the company, never did anything. So I don't know what your fucking deal is. Well, I don't appreciate your attitude. I said, well, you know what? Right off the bat, I'm like, you're coming off as a hard ass to me, and that's just how it is. I said, if you guys want to fire me, then fire me. I was like, you'll fucking hear from my lawyer because I haven't done anything wrong. So I filled out all my paperwork. So they relieved me of my duty at that point. I was suspended with pay for a week. They did their investigation. They came back, couldn't find anything. But because I talked rudely to the LP guy, my district manager, I was like, dude, you know what? I told him flat out. I was like, you know what? How about this? I was like, you guys are letting me go? He's like, yeah. I'm like, why am I going to come in? I was like, you already have my key to the store. You already have my fucking ID badge. What else do you fucking want from me? I'm like, dude, if you're going to fire me, just do it over the phone. Well, we can't. I need you to sign some paperwork. I'm like, I'm not signing shit. If you're going to fucking fire me, I'm like, y'all can suck my dick. This district manager was such a fucking cocksucker to me. Finally, I come down. I'm like, he's like, well, we're going to have to let you go. I'm like, I already fucking told you guys we're going to do this shit. He's like, no, I apologize. And I said, no, dude. I was like, don't give me your bullshit. I was like, you're fucking firing me because you guys had nothing on me. And, you're all pissed off because I wouldn't fucking give anybody up. I'm like, there was no issue I was like, the issue to begin, during the whole thing, they're like, well, we can come to your house and search everything. I was like, feel free to get a fucking search warrant for my house. Feel free. I was like, because everything I fucking have ever done, I've bought from fucking AutoZone. I haven't stolen anything. I was like, I got a crap ton of tools. Come on in. I was like, and here's the funny thing. All my receipts are wrapped around all the fucking shit that I fucking bought. So if they went, I have, power steering fluid or anything of that, I would wrap the receipt around it. I'm like, feel free to fucking check my shit. And he was like, well, I don't appreciate you being a hard ass. I said, I'm not being a hard ass. I'm telling you flat out, if you want to come over and check my stuff, feel free to. But you're not just going to waltz right into my fucking house without a search warrant. I was like, so if you can feel free to fucking get that from the cops, by all means, have at it. The funny thing is that DM got fired 2 fucking months later.
Nice.
On each car, they have LoJack on all their cars, right?
Yeah.
Now, they're company cars. And they had the GPS and everything else. You can tell how fast they're going and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because there were fucking district managers that were using these cars for, recreational uses as well. They're only allowed to use it for when they're on the clock.
Yep.
And they were going on vacations and fucking driving the cars up north and shit, like to Pennsylvania to California, shit like that. Using the company credit gas card for filling up whenever they wanted to, and shit like that. Using it for their own personal vehicles, not just the fucking story vehicle, the company vehicles. This motherfucker got clocked at 105 miles an hour on fucking I-95 in Georgia.
Wow.
And you know what they did? Fucking hit the LoJack button and turned it the fuck off. Killed the fucking car in Georgia. So he had to fucking get back home. He had to get a rental car, and the company came out and towed the fucking car, and he got fired the next fucking Monday.
Nice.
I was cracking the fuck up. I was like, fucking karma's a bitch, you cocksucker. Alright, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
damn it. I shouldn't have checked
What?
out on my house. I have no hijack room.
Oh, that game. Yeah, that game.
That's that game. That game.
No.
Yes.
No.
I got my car ready back from fucking garage.
There we go. That's a pretty good avatar, I think. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
Right back and check out wrestling for a sec.
Alright.
The next podcast.
Start screen share.
What did you do now? Yeah, that's fucking good.
It's just an avatar.
Yeah, it's still nice though. And you are using some old ass version of Photoshop.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Everyone like, whenever they find out which version, they're just like, that's old, right? I'm like, it works for me.
Dude, even I have like, what the fuck is it? Photoshop CS6?
I have 5, I think. I don't think it's even 5. Like, whatever. I think it's just 5.
The fuck, dude.
Whatever. I know how to use it.
That's all that matters, though. God damn it. Fucking people following me and wanting me to follow. Kiss my ass.
Tell you how much I hate nosebleeds.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I get them constantly.
Give me a second. I'm not picking my nose. See? Oh,
Why not?
Because I fucking hate chemotherapy, dude. This shit fucking dries my shit out so fucking bad that
Okay. I hate the dry ones.
like I just like if you guys can see on the fucking
Nope. Yeah, right there.
yeah, right there.
See the blood?
Fucking dude, I went like this, just fucking rubbed my nose, and I guess the scab got crustier than I fucking thought it would be.
Yeah.
And I felt the stabbing pain, I'm like, ow, because it stayed at the top of my nostril. Grab a fucking baby wipe and fucking pull out the fucking scab. This thing's like that fucking tall.
Oh.
And I'm like, no wonder I couldn't breathe out of my nose. And then all of a sudden the blood's like, psh. I was like, motherfucker. Fucking hate that shit, dude. And then it feels like you got a fucking runny nose, and it's not, and it's fucking blood.
I should probably tell him that.
What?
I just send him an avatar. I'll let you send him a banner because it's a bigger file. I just tweeted him directly not direct message, just straight up. Just like, here's your avatar.
I'm surprised, yeah, you should just tell him to fucking follow you.
I wasn't following him.
Well, you should follow him.
I just did that right now.
Yeah, I was actually impressed with what he did for his own montage. Because he usually has Gergnerd fucking do it.
You know what? I really like this avatar. This might compete against Young Jays.
I will say that Gerg does a really good job at editing.
I've gotten to the point where I like straightforward montages, but I know that with bank shots and stuff, you guys have to do the pathways.
What I don't... Dude, Pone's fucking montage that he just did? Bad ass, dude.
Wait, Pone did a montage?
Yeah, he just did another fucking montage.
Yeah, damn it.
Dude, and the nice thing about it was, like, you saw 3/4 of his banks hit. Like, you know how usually you fucking... A lot of those guys just fucking go for the bank and you don't see it? Like, he got feeds in it too, man.
Wow, that's shocking.
Yeah, Pone had like 2 feeds in it. Fucking one was a 5-man, the other was a 4-piece. Pone, I have to say, by far, like, out of all the people that I've watched, Pone was one of the guys that got me into knifing. Just by watching his shit. Pone, Bucks, and Tater are the 3 that got me into it.
They all can kiss me arse. The reason why I can say that, I've known them long enough.
No, I know. And I love Pone's attitude about everything. He's so chilled and laid back.
Pone's attitude is...
It's all good, my dude. It's all good. Or it's good. It's good. It's funny as hell though. Like, it's one thing I've always dug about Pone. You know, he's not like, you know how you have some of those knifers that are very cocky and very, you know.
Yes, I know several of them.
Yeah, we know how
Sorry,
some
I
of
don't
them.
mean to, you know. Sometimes I get a little out of hand.
And how no,
Sorry,
and,
we're going dirty.
and then there was somebody that got very big-headed at one point.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and Pone has never has never ever gotten that way.
Nah.
He's got a fair. How many subs does he fucking have?
Pone's got. Give me a second, I'll tell you. Pone has 5,500. Say 5,560.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, I know he's got a fucking good amount, and you know what? Like, he's never let that get to his head ever.
Ah.
I like that avatar.
I know, right?
Dude, that's pretty fucking badass how you
It's one
fucking
of-
did that.
It's one of those where I'm just like, God damn it! Why can't I do this for me?
You know what I was thinking about getting? I was thinking about getting GameFly.
Mm,
But I don't know, the price just kind of...
it's not really worth it, dude.
It's $10 a month.
How much is it?
It's $10 a month, right?
No.
All the commercials I see are $10 a month.
That's for like their... Hold on, let me go fucking look. Because if it is, then I'll fucking do it. Because the last time I saw it, dude, it was like $30 a fucking month.
Yeah. Oh, okay, you got a 5-man. It's Michael.
Yeah, he got a 5-man as Michael, and then he had a beautiful fucking... Because I'm going to see how much this fucking is, because... Yeah, dude, okay, one game at a time is $15.99. 2 games out at a time for
Although
20.
you do have a 1 month free trial.
You have the 1 month free trial, but then you have to fucking nix it then. For 2 months for only $22, and then after that it's $22.95. That's a bit much, dude.
Yeah.
For 2 games, I'm like, even for 1 game, fucking $15.95. I don't know if it was like Netflix where it was like $7.99, or even if it was $10, I'd fucking think about it. I will say when GameFly first came out, fucking GameFly was it was $25 a month.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, dude, I can't fucking justify myself doing that.
Yeah, because you think about it, you fucking rent it for like, you have the subscription for 2 months. Right there's a brand new fucking game.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, I'd rather just go to Redbox and spend like, what is it, $3?
$1?
No.
I forget.
Well, Redbox used to be $1, and then they fucking upped it to like $1.50.
Well,
some
because
bullshit.
they were getting like massive hits. I
But-
remember, like, I'd go to the gas station and grab like a Mountain Dew. There's always like a line of like 6-7 people right outside the Red Box.
Yep. Actually, thanks, you guys just reminded me. No, I need to log into Hulu, and I'm going to cancel my shit.
Let me guess, can't justify using Hulu either. Don't use it enough.
Yeah, I don't use it enough.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, dude, I hate fucking commercials.
Hey, dude, by the way, all the heavy pistols and that shit are free.
Are they?
Yeah,
Sweet.
the only thing you have to buy is, it looks like the fucking, what the hell is it? That fucking crackerjack gun from Modern Warfare 3 with the circle sights, the assault rifle. It's like the GC3 or some shit like that. That one. It's like 14 grand.
Holy shit, that's a lot of money for a fucking gun.
Yeah, but don't forget it's the special carbine.
Oh yeah, I'll fucking pick it up.
Yeah, you have to choose for it. I got like 300 Gs right now.
Yeah, I got fucking mad fucking cheddar with that shit.
Dude, me, it's just the heist I want to get up on.
Yeah, same here, to be honest with you.
The only bitch is, dude, is my
That's
shit.
gonna be fun.
Alright, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to
And this bitch.
end this bitch. If it fucking lets me. Come on! God damn it. There we go. Alright. everybody that watched, thank you very much. I appreciate everything. Yada yada yada. Yakety schmackety. Blah blah fucking blah. Thank you very much for.
Spider squirrel.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And if anybody's watching, feel free to go over to Terrible Pain's channel. Cobe and I will be on there for Let's Talk LTW Live.
Let's talk wrestling.
And I'm out.